Testing, 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 testing. There we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Hello, everybody. Hello. Bunny, Jono. Racing. Perfect. The whole gang's here. The whole gang's here. Good to see everybody on this Sunday evening. Or Monday morning, depending on where anyone may be. Perfect. Trickle in. Make yourself comfortable because, ladies and gentlemen, we are working on the next big episode, the long requested one. I think this has been the most requested episode so far since... Oh, man, there was another one. I can't remember exactly which one. The Fart Prophecy. There we go. The Night Dead animation. Oh, Mippa, thank you, my man. We try and get some funny stuff out, some fun content out for all the Goopas and all the community. But we continue onward, keeping the momentum going. Me too, high class. This one is funny. All moments are funny, but this one just happens to be one of those funnier moments. Just because of how much everyone was just laughing the whole time of doing it. Oh, Tab. Thanks for your hard work. So funny. Oh, thank you, my man. We try. We're just another Goopa just out here making more peanut content. I don't know how many other peanut clones we need around here, but I guess this is a pretty unique one. Oh, that's right. The fights are happening today. I forgot about that. How's it going, Marlon? Hello from Texas. All my exes live in Texas. Where's my water? Ah, there it is. Yeah, for sure. Morning here. Well, good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a fine Sunday evening / Monday morning / what other time zones are we in? Just another fine Sunday / Monday. How about that? I don't have the processing power to think of all different time zones. Trevity from Kentucky. How's it going? Only Pixels from New Zealand. All the way over there. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Dragon Lady, how's it going? How's it going? Dog Dude, what's up? Thought it would be a fun idea, seeing as, there's the big man's not on today, so at least one imitation peanut could be on today. Monday morning, Australia. Look at that. We just got the gang's all here. Unknown. How's it going, my man? Yes, Chris. This is a new one. This is the long-awaited, long-requested. You guys may not see it too much, but there's a lot of requests across pretty much all of our platforms. It's requesting Night Dead. This is the Night Dead episode, so we got that one cooking. Racing, we got Night's Dead episode working on right now. this simple version as we can, because all the hilarity comes later on in the episode. Very cool to see the process. Well, I sure hope so. It's not too often that you get to see content like Peanuts animated, plus the actual behind the scenes of it. So a pretty interesting day to finish off either people's Sundays or for Monday mornings. We going to him? I don't think I have that kind of capacity yet. Maybe in time we can make these a lot longer for streams, but you know, on a Sunday, just want to try and get some work done, hang out with you guys. Maybe in the future we can make those some longer days for sure. What's your favorite food while animating? Definitely a cough drop, because if I'm having to talk a lot, I don't talk that much, so I definitely need to pop up cough drop or two. But for the most part, we don't really eat anything when animating or anything. We always take care of like either dinner or something afterwards, so that way we're fueled and focused. What program are you using? This is an old, outdated program from years and years ago called Adobe Flash CS6. Very, very primitive. They have other versions now that are way, way better. Right? Have a ton of tools and everything. I think it's called like Adobe Animate now. But this one's from like 2014. So I would not recommend this to anybody. Not even as a beginner. This is just super clunky. We need more Gimmick. Yeah, Gimmick and it's his brother, right? It's Gimmick and Lemon. The two brothers that share the account. Those guys are funny. I really like those guys a lot. While you're grilling some chicken for dinner, well, sounds like you got your protein for the day for sure. Yeah, Marlon, yeah. No peanut today, so you'll have to settle with imitation peanut. Half peanut, there we go. The cheap knockoff. Dollar Tree peanut. Doesn't Peanut give you full control of what to make? We actually don't work officially with Peanut. We're just a fan that likes to make cartoons about Peanut. So when it comes to like creativity and everything, we get full control over what to do. Because it's just fan content for the most part. Peanut doesn't have any insight or control into that because we're not actually affiliated. We're just fans. Wait, why did we get a notification of the Discord server? You mean Chuck is like why we didn't get a notification? Oh, you know what? That might be a good thing, a good catch. I didn't notice that. Lines are so smooth. Well, yeah, my brother he has something called a Cintiq. It's kind of like a drawing tablet for people that use specifically artists, where it kind of feels like you're drawing on paper, but it's transferred digitally. There's a few different versions of it, but that's not the newest one, but it's the most common kind that artists tend to use when they're more proficient in their craft, is called a Cintiq. And other kinds as well, other actual drawing tablets. No food on the street, but maybe 2 Big Macs afterwards. That could be an idea if the nearest city to me wasn't an hour away. So we're out in the hills. Nothing around here except for sand and trees and dirt. Oh, they're just best friends that they share a channel. Oh, okay. For some reason, they kind of sound almost exactly like each other, so I didn't know if they were brothers or not. Babadoo, love your work, my man. Can't wait to see what you're cooking up. Oh, thank you, my man. Thank you, my man. I sure hope everybody will be excited for this next episode for sure. Do crabs think fish are flying? That one's for the philosophers. That's a question for the philosophers for sure. Peanut says he loves what we do. Well, I do greatly appreciate the green light from the big man himself. It's always oh, Grub Go Ham. Thanks for the follow, my man. Oh, and Chaotic. I do apologize if people are following. Oh, and Chris. Thanks. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, and another Chris. 2 Chris's back to back. Rap as well. Welcome. I do apologize if some of the notifications don't go off immediately. We're still messing with the whole stream thing, so, you know, if stuff is delayed or maybe if it doesn't pop up, I do apologize, but we keep going regardless. I still want an animated intro. That would be a pretty cool idea. A pretty cool thing to do if the opportunity ever arises in the future. Don't you need permission, though, to use his name and likeness? For the most part, it's kind of, you know, yes and no. I guess it's all based on specifics of, like, if you're some kind of brand or anything, for the most part. You know how crazy the internet can get and everything. But seeing as we actually have transformative work, you know, granted, it does use Peanut's audio and Peanut stuff, but he's been very cool about it. And everyone seems to like it, so usually there could be some people who have a problem with it if it was a different person. But I think the grand majority of people would be okay of something like that. It's not like, you know, you're just trying to take his content and pass it off as your own. That would be a problem. But this is, you know, taking his content and transforming it in a way that is completely new, but it's still representative of his stuff, because it is all Peanut's content. Obviously his audio from his streams and everything, so, but, you know, there's definitely a lot of work that goes into it to make it fully transformative. Oh, Noel, and I was, we were talking about Gimmick. I believe, I can't remember the name. Happy Your Video Game or Happy Days Video Game? The team that plays with Peanut a lot on his streams. Gimmick and Lemon. They both share a channel, so I thought they were brothers. Too many Chris's. Yeah, there's too many of them. Get them out. Get them out. Quaker. How's it going? No. See, I said Quaker. Quacker. How's it going, my man? How's it going, Grub? Thank you, my man. Yeah, dog dude. Yeah, Peanut doesn't mind. There could be content creators out there, like if you did do this with someone else, they could mind. Every creator is different. Smilko. Hey, brother, absolutely love the content. Keep killing it. Good man, good a man. Thank you, my man. We're just fans giving more content to fans. Just another way for all of us to enjoy Peanut, but thank you for the kind words. You would have to make a lot of money before you wanted to cut. Yeah, like if you're, I can definitely see someone saying, "Hey, let's actually work something out." If you somehow, oh, excuse me, if you actually somehow became bigger, like, than the creator of the content, I can definitely see if that was, that can not really be an issue, but that can definitely be where you would need to speak with the creator of the channel and maybe sharing revenue or content. You know, there's all kinds of technical stuff that you would have to do, but yeah, it would have to be quite substantial, I think, in order for someone to truly care when it said, "Hey, okay, let's actually sit down and talk about this." You have a Tempest 2? Actually, it's a Tempest 4. Let's get that right. It's a Tempest 4. Oh, yep, only paid. Yeah, YouTube chat is glitchy at best. If yours acts up, refresh your chat box plugin. Is it messing up right now? Seems okay to me for the moment. But yes, you are right. It sometimes can mess up like that. So I will keep an eye on that, my man. Good a man. Good a man. Just playing some PUBG. Got that chicken dinner. Someone was cooking up chicken earlier, and you're getting that chicken dinner yourself. Yeah, New Orleans, yeah. Because I've specifically seen Peanut on many occasions say he does not mind. Yeah, absolutely. There's actually a lot of like clip channels out there where, you know, the moment something happens, it goes up onto their channels. Those are the channels I know Peanut has mentioned in prior streams that he says that, you know, he's not going to do anything right now, but those are the ones that he doesn't like too much. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he specifically did say that if things get to a certain point, he will have to talk to some people about that, because that's directly just taking content. Well, this is, yes, you know, we're using a name, we're using his, not, I wouldn't say his likeness, but his character, I think, for the most part, to make this stuff. This is very, very transformative compared to just ripping clips. Shut up and take my money. No, you will keep it for your own 2 Big Macs after stream. And you will like it, alright? Jono, your content is the hype guy for Nuts Chat. There we go. That's a good way of doing it. It's just it's Peanut's hype man of stuff. You would actually be pretty surprised. You know, a lot of people really like Peanut, but then there's a good number of people who don't like Peanut. And we've gotten a number of comments across, you know, social platforms and saying that because it was in an animated form that they actually were able to watch Peanut's content, because they don't watch him as a streamer for various reasons, whatever reason they want to give. But yeah, it's like bridging the gap between people who don't watch his streams or maybe don't like his streams, and the animated content is kind of like that bridge. So I think that's pretty cool. Jono, oh, thank you, my man. Yeah, dog do. I would, you know, there's some channels that actually, you know, do some editing and do some other kinds of stuff as well. You know, granted, it's still clips, but I've edited stuff before for, you know, my own personal use and everything. So editing does take some work. It's just what kind of editing that you're going to be doing. Let's see. Where am I now? Yeah, I honestly feel like it helps promote P anyway, and he knows it. Well, a channel like ours, it does nothing for Peanut. Peanut's already established. He already has his core community. In fact, if anything, it's Peanut's channel who helps us, because it's all the same people who enjoy his stuff enjoy this content as well. It's just another version of it. So Peanut doesn't need us at all. It's if this channel was made or if it wasn't made, it still wouldn't matter. He would still have his following. He would still have all of his stuff. I'm just thankful that people don't mind us using kind of like the same likeness, and, you know, we mentioned this in the prior streams, but saying, you know, actually having the name Burnt Peanut in the name, if I had to choose, I wouldn't have done that. I would have used like our own alias, but I do know that having that does help, especially when it's content about the streamer. Ted, do these things are the best things on YouTube at the moment? Hey, thank you, my man. There's tons of stuff on YouTube. I think I'm just a droplet, but I appreciate it. Yo, brother, deadline animation where he says, "I am your demon." I took that frame with him holding the flag and made a phone case for myself. Oh, that's perfect. I love it. Keep doing that. Someone actually took the you know, the photorealistic Peanut when he killed Cloaksy in Counter-Strike. Someone took that and made a print of it for like their house. So that was cool. Are you drawing this with a mouse, or do you have a touchpad? It's actually a like a drawing pad. So a lot of artists will use this to, you know, draw as if you're drawing on paper, but it gets transferred to digital. So my brother now, because for those who may not be aware, there's actually 2 people that are that run this channel. There's 2 people here. My brother and I, who make all these animations, he's currently working, and I'm just interacting with chat, because there is no way. Oh, Nightcap, how's it going, my man? I just had a break. I just had to have that quick break real quick just to say what's up. There would be no way that we couldn't focus. Yeah, what my brother's drawing on screen right now is kind of what it is. Like, he sees the drawing on his tablet, and he's able to draw with it with a digital pen. Not a digital pen, but a stylus pen. Oh, I'm starting to get, I'm starting to get behind. I apologize, everyone, if I'm not that great at keeping up. I I have conversations with one people and I keep rambling on and on. Let me try and catch up a little bit. Subbed. Noemi. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. A refreshing drop of anything then. The content is beyond refreshing. I agree, high class. You know, oh, Rip Claw, welcome in. Thanks for the follower. And Mojo as well. Okay, so I think these followers are delayed and it's like storing them up. I apologize for that. Justin, welcome in. And Matthew. Is it gonna do another one? Okay, that was it for right there. Do you have any good drawing? Let me just comment right back to the Naomi. Do you have any good drawing pads you would recommend for college? A lot of people would use obviously Wacom Cintiq is probably like the standard. A lot of people do use that one for sure. I will have to go and look to try and see if there's any other good ones to use, because there's a lot of good off-brand ones that work just as well. So that's great. I'll have to look into that. If you guys join the oh yeah, that's actually a good point to start pointing out for the Discord. If you guys join an official Discord that has been made, you guys can come and hang out with all of us when we're not streaming and ask your questions and do all kinds of stuff. As a great big community, another place where all of us Huion, or there we go. Yeah. Can't remember the spelling of it. Yeah, that's another good Huion. That's the one that my brother is currently using. Wacom is kind of like the number one that people go to. It can get expensive, and I know, you know, if someone's a student, they don't maybe have that much money to spend on something as expensive as that. Yeah, outdoors cheese, this is how the magic happens. This is it right here, absolutely. Love the new animation, specifically with coconuts. Oh, Shen, I appreciate it. Coconut is a great addition to the crew. I love Coconut. I want to see more of Coconut. And it was great for him to have his own dedicated episode, because he's great. Well, what's going on here? Oh, welcome in. I've recently started drawing again. I use a Wacom Movink Pro, and I love it. I have even been working on a peanut traditional tattoo. Hey, that's really cool. That's great. More artistry. More artists and creatives, the better. What's the program we're using? It is, you are right, it is an Adobe software, but it's an old, outdated Adobe software. It is Adobe Flash CS6. That version came out like in 2014, I believe. So that's a really, really old version. I do not suggest anyone using this version because it's very clunky and it's terrible, but I've been used to it so long that I'm used to all the shenanigans of the old Flash. Unknown, yep, welcome in. There's a ton of us that are, you know, it's small, it's growing, but a lot of people from all kinds of communities. Hutch's community is a big supporter. Obviously Peanuts community, everyone, it's kind of like a little bit of everyone's community hangs out there, where we can all enjoy stuff together, and just another place we can hang out when we're not streaming, because we're not a streamer. We don't stream too often. It's kind of hard enough trying to make these animations and stream, so that's why, thank goodness, there's two of us, someone to interact with everyone, and then the other to actually get work done. Because if we tried to stream and work, nothing would get done, and it just takes longer for animations, and you know, it's never ending. Fetus doing animation with Fetus. I have been waiting for Fetus to join with like with his own clip and everything. I want him to play with Peanut more, so that way we can potentially get a clip out of it, because his pirate software impersonation is hilarious. I love it. That was one of the funniest things probably in all of the Rust server, was his Fetus, or was his swashbuckling hardware impersonation. There we go. Where are we? trying to give the bloke money, and he don't care. There's no place for you to do it. I'm sorry, my man. You can hold on to it. But I appreciate the thought, my man. It actually, it takes a substantial amount of work and like a criteria for like super chats and even just subscribers on YouTube. I know on Twitch, it's been significantly easier to do that. But yeah, it takes a lot just to even get some basic stuff like that for YouTube setup. So that's why we're streaming. That's why we're busting out some streams that people can watch and follow along, because I think it would be fun, and to also get some stuff like that going in the future. But for now, just hold your funds, everybody. This is for free. This is for you guys. Jonathan, love your content. Oh, thank you, my man. Welcome to Chili's. Phineas and Gimmick would be hilarious together. They were already hilarious on the Rust server, so imagine what could happen if they're like playing Mecha Chimerian with everyone. That would be great. Good comms, good comms. All cap, no break. Absolutely. Good comms, everybody. Especially Genji with that snap hook. And he was the Blizzard guy, yep. Yeah, if he just got in trouble. Yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah, he had to. He still was able to do it. It's just he wasn't able to name drop. That's why he changed a lot. He kept the mannerism, but he stopped name dropping it, which I think was the main thing. Was just like, hey, stop name dropping me in your content and stuff. I don't really know why, but you know, I think their ban reason that he gave was like impersonation. So hey, if he got banned for impersonating, that means his impersonation was really, really good. And I think so too. At first, I thought Peanut was playing with Pirate Software. Not gonna lie, I missed the art content from P, but you're always on point with everything you do. Oh, Jonathan, my man, I appreciate it. I'm no Peanut. I'm no entertainer like him. But yeah, you know what? I do miss the ARC stuff as well. I think being able to get that kind of content out of the community. Granted, there's tons and tons of stream snipers and cheaters right now, because Embark doesn't care about removing them. Yeah, I agree. I do miss the ARC. The ARC as well. But let's see how this 6 months update is going to be. That is definitely not usually what live service games are about, but let's see how they pull it off. Will people come back? Well, we don't know. The Gingy Comes video still sends me laughing like a maniac when Peanut goes, yeah, the anime, yeah. That was, I think as of right now, that's still like the funniest joke in the entire animated universe, is that joke. Because everybody loves that. Even I love that episode. Chungus, are you and BP friends? In maybe his heart we're friends, but I'm just a fan. You know, some people online can get weird with like, oh, are you guys friends? Or are you guys like, and you've never met them before? So he is definitely, I'm a fan of Peanuts, and Peanuts enjoys our content. I think that's so far the best way to put it right now, because that's exactly what it is. I'm just a fan, and Peanut happens to enjoy the videos, which is great. And that's kind of where we title and leave it as. New tech, yep. Bubba, yep, absolutely. Hard piracy being the funniest thing on Rust, yeah. Habibi, Pirate Hardware, that was another fun one. Those were great. Coco was probably the best additions to, and I loved watching all the Rust arc as well, because, you know, obviously as an artist I enjoy all those people from Monstra and everyone. So it was great seeing all that art, because as an artist on the outside, I looked at those artworks in Rust. I'm like, wow, you actually had to do that in Rust. I could never do that in Rust. That takes a lot of practice that I do not have the patience for. When am I having Peanut's love child? That's a good question. I will get back to you that in 5 to 7 business days. I will answer that. The Bunga Copter. I bet the Duboon will still be in issue 6 more months. Yep. First game, there's going to be cheaters and dupes and trigger nades galore. Who knows what else is going to happen. I like the Hutch one. There's a few Hutch clips, but I love animating Hutch. Hutch is great to animate. He's so funny, especially when he's crashing out at Peanut. Great animation, brother. Oh, thank you, Mojo, my man. Rojo. I read the M first, so I put Mojo in front. My man, my man. Jennifer, there we go. That as well. Unless Jennifer is Monstra. There was a lot of people to keep track of, so I have, if I made that mistake, I apologize. Our teacher for life. Oh, I really enjoy your art. So, oh, Jack, welcome, a new follower, and Mr. Playlist Man. Oh, speaking about playlists, do we even have our playlist going? I really hope there's something in the background for that. If not, then it's just me and my my voice that you guys are. Oh, Toothless as well. Papa Beans, welcome in. Yeah, Coco was so funny. He meshes together with Peanut's style of comedy so well. Rush was once a favorite of Peanut art. I hope they make another server. Peanut did say that every so often, like maybe every few months, for maybe like 2 weeks or so, they're going to do another Rush server, but nothing as long as they did for this one, because I think it tired everyone out to have something for excuse me, go on for so long. All right, take a quick sip right here. And Kelly, yep, love being able to see the behind the scenes of BPA, the BTS of BPA. There's a lot of OMGs and stuff going on around here. A lot of acronyms. The Cheeto dust on his fingers got me. Yeah, I always we like to have fun takes for everybody, for sure. Fun jokes. It's never meant in like malice. Or it's like point and laugh. He's fat. Hutch is fat, and Cloaksy's unhinged, and Slursy. No, we do it all out of fun. Because obviously the whole group has fun together making those kind of jokes, and hopefully just taking that, because we are just making Peanuts content, but it's animated form, so transferring that relationship that the characters have with each other. Coco and Gimmick are the best. I agree. I love Coco. Gimmick is funny as well, especially right now when they're all playing Chameleon. Episode 11, how did you guys make it so fast? The stream hadn't even end yet, and it was up. The big thing is, for anyone that's new, holy moly, there's 230 of you guys here. That's a lot more than usual. I thought I was just talking to the handful of newcomers and all the people from Discord and everything. Speaking about Discord, if you guys are new here, go ahead and join the Discord. We got a full thing set up. If you guys want to talk and hang out and stuff when the times that we're not streaming, we're in there. A community member, a mod of Hutch's, Saturn Bunny created and helped us set that whole up, and a bunch of other mods as well from all over the communities are helping us with that. So there's a whole group of us in there from all of Hutch's people and Peanuts people, and it's great. It's fantastic. Hutch's big boned, yeah. He just got some extra thick bones there, that's all. Chameleon, there we go, yeah. You really do add another layer to their content. I like to think we do. I mean, if there's anything that we do, it's just like, hey, just inside jokes, references to other things. That's always a great thing to add to their already funny dynamic. Which moment from his streams are you animating right now? This right here is the Night Dead animation, which it's a highly requested one. Hundreds of people have been making comments and requesting that the Night's Dead animation be the next one, and so far this is the start of Night's Dead. I play a lot of Fortnite, but my husband plays Arc Raiders as well as Fortnite and others. Yeah, see, so no, you know, the just bouncing around from game to game. Peanut likes to play Rust, and of course he started, his big game was Tarkov. Then it was his big breakout mainstream one that where he became how big he is today was because of Ark. So yeah, just a lot of bouncing around. The USA Drunksy animation was also big. Yeah, that was a fun one. Just because of the hilarity of Drunksy. I never seen Cloaksy drunk before on stream, just popping in and out of the Discord call, just blasting music. So I knew that needed to be something, because that was hilarious. The Ancient Prophecy of the Fart. That was another big one that people really wanted us to do, just because of how much Peanut was laughing to himself. At first, we weren't going to do that one because it was just from a technical standpoint. I know I'm not going to go into it too much, but from a technical standpoint, looking at that animation, looking at that clip, it was a little difficult to try and make that clip happen. But we found a way to work through it, and I think it's pretty funny too, especially the Courage the Cowardly Dog, Lord Ramsay or King Ramsay's reference as well. Our favorite show, my brother and I's favorite show, is Courage the Cowardly Dog. So anytime we always try and mix that into put that into the mix. What games do you play? Not too many games these days. I did play Ark for a really long time, but without lack of updates and stuff, it's hard to find a reason to log in if there's not something going on. Cersei's book of favorite words was great. Yeah, it was a joke that I was not too sure if I was going to be able to put in, and then I was just like, just screw it, just add it in, and it worked. Everybody, it was like, oh my god, the book. That's why in a few episodes later we had Cloaksy reading the book, because it was a callback to the other. The other episode. My bad. I was just looking at my brother's screen. I think he may have done something that I perceived as a mistake, but apparently not. I must be tripping. Look back at some of his old Tarkov and do a make peace with your god. Oh yeah, that's probably the #1 clip that people reference Peanut from is that clip. And if there's any like ancient clip, I wouldn't say ancient, but if there's any like classic clip from before Ark Raiders and before anything, it would probably be that one. We just got to get around to it because there's so many clips. All caps. Let's go. So proud of you, brother. Saw again. The shout out to you from Nut himself. The Coco and Gingy one the other day was hysterical. Seeing it come together after your last live. Well, I appreciate it, my man. Thank you, my man. Thank you, my man. We was enjoy the support from the community, and obviously Peanut seeing the clips and everything. We mentioned this before, but I always feel like such a tool. Just like, oh, it's having to send a TTS and be like, it's like, oh hey, check it out, check me out, and everything. No, that's what I feel on the inside. But I know it's like showing Peanut himself. It's like I already know. It's like he lives it. He is Peanut. So I gotta get past that and get past that feeling. But it's great that Peanut loves the kind of content like that. Takes time out of his stream, even if it's like, even if sometimes it was in the middle of a match, sometimes just waiting in the lobby, or he wanted to end stream and really tired, and oh yeah, see, I did see a thing. Could one of your guns is all. There you go. There we go. You got it. You got it fixed. I almost got fired because of that Druxy moment. Oh god. Hopefully that was me. Hopefully you were watching the real clip. I do apologize if that was me. Gotta put your phone away at work. You never know what TikTok is gonna show. Is this the Knight's Dead? Yes, it is. My man, Izzy. It is the Knight's Dead episode. Too many requests were coming in for that one, so we were saying, you know what? Let's do it, because that's a pretty funny moment. Have you ever done anything on RV there yet? Not yet. I've actually missed a few of the RV there streams because I was out, maybe I was working on an episode. Most of the time it's probably because we're working on another episode. But we have not done anything there yet. The one where he rolled out the window in the Goop Tower was your favorite? Yeah. That was... I was actually there live when he ran out the window. I don't know if the channel was started yet when that happened, but I told myself, I was like, if I ever make animations, I'm animating this clip. And eventually, a few episodes later, it did get put into an animation when we finally did make the channel. Hit the like, brothers. This guy is true to... Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah. Whoever's here, if you don't mind hitting the like button, just see, look at all the cool people in chat reminding me about all the YouTube formalities and everything. I don't know. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a streamer. So I gotta remind myself sometimes. I'm like, all right, oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. The book is a classic. Yep, it'll continuously be a joke that we add in for not every Cloaksy episode, but you know, if the time calls for it, the book of Cloaksy's favorite words will be a joke. Hutch running through the neighborhood shirtless was peak. Yeah, that was a big one, that because even Nick, when he was playing with Nick and everyone, he said, "Oh, Fat Mouse," and Jardis as well. See, I think it's and Jared Hamilton. Welcome, welcome everybody. Mr. Louncey. Bob H, welcome in everybody. Enjoy the stream, kick back, relax. We're working on some behind the scenes stuff for the most current episode, Knight's Dead episode, the long requested one that we keep seeing. Where was I? Hutch. Oh yeah, Hutch running through the neighborhood. That was a fun one. Even Nick saying someone needs to animate that. We were animating a current episode when he said that, and so we stopped and be like, okay, it's time to go ahead and focus our efforts on that one, because that one was special for sure. All caps 1 trillion. Oh my god, 1 trillion blessings. Always, man. They make us so happy with this. Yeah, don't feel that way. You had a talent and it got recognized for a reason. Well, I appreciate it, my man. I just gotta step out of my own mind sometimes. Like, and it's like, am I a fraud? Am I just another Peanut clone around here? Gotta take myself out sometimes. The recent Chromo vid that hits top 5 for sure. Well done animating the silly dodges. Oh, thank you, my man. It took a little longer than what we usually do for like those quick, fast clips, but because there was so much animation, it's not just characters talking and, you know, a situation happens and everything. It was Peanut running through people's legs and everyone firing shotguns all over the place and him dodging. So that one had to really lock in and focus, but I'm glad the way it came out, because I was surprised. I'm like, hey, this is actually really funny for such a short amount of time. And Unknown as well. I'm sorry, I kind of was a little slow on that. Gonna blow up, brother. Best wishes. I gotta go. Game time with the sun. Keep it up, my man. I know all of us are supporting you. Well, I appreciate it, my man. Thanks for stopping in. Go and get those dubs with the fam. I'll be here working away. Knight's dead, by the way. Yep, Knight's dead. Oh, thank God, Knight's dead. Izzy, much love to you and your videos. You're incredible, man. Oh, what? By golly, thank you, my man. I appreciate it. All the kind words. I know I'm kind of like on a broken record of just saying that over and over again, but it's true. I appreciate all of you lovely guys and gals stopping by on a Sunday evening or Monday morning just to stop in and see what's cooking. There's some piracy themed RV there yet, I believe. Piracy themed. Oh, okay. So piracy themed RV there yet? Like an episode? Like a map of some kind? Is that what you're saying? Would you still be down to animate Rust stuff if the clip is funny enough? I have a few funny clips I haven't seen much of. Well, High Class, if you post in the Discord, we actually have a suggestions channel for animations as well. We can always look through them and see if it's I wouldn't say worthy, because all the clips are hilarious. See if it's in time frame to do those kinds of clips, because we're always looking for another episode. So Old Thanksgiving, you should watch the RV There Yet VODs. I'll definitely need to go and check through, because I do know some pretty hilarious clips came from those VODs. Was with Officer, I believe is when they were doing it with Cloaksy and Officer and Peanut. He's gonna rip it. He's gonna rip it. Do it, Slursy. Do it. They're incredible. Keep up the great work with the animation. Seeing it live on stream, then seeing an animation on it, and it is amazing. Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. We always appreciate everyone's kind words, because this takes a lot of time, but you know, we do it for the love of the game, because we enjoy Peanut's content so much. because we used to do animations and stuff, but that was years and years and years ago, and we stopped for a really long time. But watching Peanut's content and seeing nobody make any kind of content out of it, we were like, this guy is too funny not to do something. Let's give our hand at it. And so far, it's oh, Saturn, there she is. How's it going, Saturn? Was watching the fights. How we do it? See, I completely forgot that the fights are going on. There's so much activity that could be had right now, and you guys are choosing to come hang out. So that's great. And our teacher for life, thanks for stopping in. Happy to, if you have any other questions, do not hesitate to ask. Go ahead and join the Discord if anybody would like. We interact all the time with everybody there. Recently made by our community member, Saturn. So we have her to thank for that. Because if it wasn't for someone kicking us into gear, it probably wouldn't have never been done. So I appreciate people taking out the time to even think of doing that. Because I wouldn't have thought of doing it. I'd be like, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow. And then tomorrow. It's just a vicious cycle. You should animate the I See Your Laser vid. I'll need to check that one out. I'm not too familiar with it. There's tons of things that we do miss because we're just working on episodes that we may miss during the stream or anything. So if you guys have clips and suggestions, there is a suggestions channel in the Discord that you guys could leave links to the VODs or links to the clips, and we'll check them out. About third shift, and when Cloaksy started blasting USA music, and that's Gingy. WTF is a kilometer. I could not contain myself. Yep. That is good old Drunksy for us, just coming in and lifting everybody's spirit with motivation. You should do a video about Nutella. I can't recall that one. I'll need to probably look at that one too. There's tons of clips I have to look on. You mean who's cooking? Definitely not me. I'm not cooking. I'm just on the mic. My brother's the one that's working over there, which I love because I love watching him work and me doing nothing. That's great. Mrs. Mundy's, two of the amazing people will accompany that by the other 212 people here today, because you're all amazing for stopping by. Knight's Dead was a banger clip. I agree, and that's exactly the episode that we're doing right now, is Knight's Dead. Passing a Cloaksy around needs to be animated. If YouTube allows it. Well, they allow the clips on there, so I think maybe the animated version could be done, but it could be different for the animated version. Could be very more highlighted. So we'll have to see what YouTube allows or not. YouTube is very finicky. Can't wait for them to when Gimmick makes an appearance in your animations. He and Peanut are hilarious together. Matthew, there was a quick clip that was made yesterday. It does have Gimmick in it. It's not a dedicated Gimmick clip, but there is Gimmick in there when they're all playing Mecha Chameleon. Hey, Peanut, can you say your famous line, person that said America's a joke? I don't know what that one is. I'm sorry, my man. I cannot help you with that one. I don't know what you're talking about. You guys also nailed Coco's character. It looks so good. We definitely wanted another fun character like Peanut. Because, you know, everyone else is fun as well. Because, you know, we make Hutch fat and we turn Cloaksy into a furry or a ghoul sometimes. But no one is as fun as Peanut's character. So that's when we were making Coco's design. Because he doesn't have a face cam, but he does stream and everything, we were thinking of, I was like, how do we want to get this point across? Do we just want another caricature of a person, or do we want to do something different, maybe with his logo? And it eventually did turn into him having the coconut head, which I think is way funnier, because we get to do stuff like his head flying off and when he's laughing in the past episode and everything. So we get to do fun stuff like that, so I'm glad we went that route. Toxic, how did you get into animation? First time call? Well, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Got into animation. My brother and I, we've been into art pretty much our entire lives. Always, when we were younger, we made our own comic books. When we were older than that, we made some of our first animations. So it's always been instilled in us to have this creative drive. And so We were just commission artists for a long time on Twitch, making emotes, making streamer graphics, and all kinds of other stuff. And so watching Peanut and learning about him from when Arc Raiders came out, and then watching him from the streamer awards and everything. At first we didn't know who he was. It was just like, oh, I didn't know there was a VTuber. To correct myself as V2 or as PTuber. So when we saw that and saw that nobody was doing any kind of animated content about such a hilarious entertainer, we decided to take it upon ourselves. Oh, we got some more followers as well. Snack Shot, welcome in. I'm sorry, I've missed the other first name. Emily, welcome to the group. Brian, as well. I apologize for these delayed followers. Little Brucey, I apologize for these delayed followers notifications. I guess it's not set up to where it's happening instantly. I guess I would be interrupted all the time if it was happening instantly. So it probably is a good idea to keep it to every so often. But I appreciate all you guys hanging out this evening. I seem to have lost my place. Oh, goodness gracious, where was I? Oh, Gabriel, you were talking about the America's joke. We have the black flying Dorito. Oh, you mean the black flying Dorito clip? Oh, yes, that's another big one that a lot of people have said. Oh, you should do the Dorito clip. I apologize, everybody, if I don't get to your message instantly. I lose my place a lot. I only color between the lines. I'm not really that great at this stream thing, but not to worry. The more practice I get, the better or worse I will become. Gingy's a pretty cool guy. Gingy is a pretty cool guy. I agree. Hey, Solid, I hope Peanut compensates you very well, sir. You deserve it. We're actually not affiliated with Peanut or his brand or his channel or anything. We're just fans. We're just fans of his content. So we do this out of the love of the game. Being able to make these episodes and everything. So we're not officially part of his production crew or anything. We're just bungulators that happen to have a little bit of skill in animation. So we should actually be thanking Peanut. It'd be like, hey, thanks for letting us use like your name and allowing us to use your audio for your clips and stuff. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I agree, Big. I agree as well. P-tuber, yep, I correct myself. P-tuber. He's a peanut tuber. Not to be mistaken for a VTuber. Mickey, masterpiece in the making, good sir. Hopefully. I know a lot of people have really wanted this episode, so it should be great. You and your brother are great additions to the Peanut lore. Well, thank you, Baskin. Had to take a quick sip right there. Went down the wrong pipe. Mickey, how's it going? Dumb question, but I'm assuming you both draw for these animations. How do you keep everything so similar? Okay, so here's a great thing. My brother and I have actually worked together for our entire lives, really, doing artwork for various things, either as commission artists, when we worked with a company, as their story group people. Just always, my brother and I have always worked together. So we've developed a system that we look so different, but the difference is what keeps things the same. It's like, it's being different is the style. So even though we both have our own ways of drawing stuff, them being kind of different is what we use is the way that it looks. If that makes any sense. Man, I think I gave myself a stroke trying to say that. Our different way of doing stuff is the style that makes it look similar. I guess that's the way of approaching it. But yeah, when we work together for a lot, even now, my brother and I, we actually draw pretty differently when it comes to stuff, even after working for so long. What is he writing now? There we go. That's that was the word I was looking for. It's different consistently, so it makes its own style. That's how we're able to get it done. You want to see an animated Peanut with Little Peanut? I do. I hope he uses Little P more, so that way we can get another clip of him with Little Peanut. Who knows? Maybe even there may not even need to be Little Peanut involved. Maybe we'll just have him in an episode, just fumbling around. He definitely is a fan of your work. I do appreciate that he is. He's a pretty cool guy. He likes to watch them on stream. You know, that's main stage right there. He takes time out of his streams to go and watch them. Very appreciate. He doesn't need to do that. He could just watch them on his own time. Doesn't even need to say anything. He's just like, oh yeah, I saw them. Haha, that's great. But he takes the time to show everybody. So, what more could you ask for? Part of the ship, part of the crew. I agree. Lazy, how's it going? The Dorito clip might get you a Reddit thread, and any press is good press, so I say do it. Yeah, it is still Peanuts content, so people have already made comments and threads. It's like, oh my goodness, can you believe what he said now? Oh, Saturn, appreciate. Yes, if you haven't liked the stream, go ahead and do it. Go ahead, please just like the stream. Like the stream, please. It helps a lot. And Soko, love your work, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks a ton for everybody being here on this Sunday evening / Monday morning, wherever you guys may be in the world. You're great at your stuff is great, dude. Is it possible to do a full show? Even if we did have the opportunity to make like a real dedicated show, I know my brother and I, because we were in the industry very briefly, the actual animation industry, it takes a considerable amount of very long and difficult work to try and get a show going. So even if the opportunity arose, we would still have to heavily consider it, because that is a lot of work, and I am very lazy. And Basil here as well. Not to worry, my man. We know you're always around, lurking, helping, watching, and observing. It's amazing, so fluid, so clean. The tablet definitely helps, and doing artwork for many decades. I can actually say that because it has been considerable for our pretty much our whole lives. We have been doing artwork and digital artwork as well. Over 15 plus years of us doing digital stuff. Maybe even longer than that. Maybe anywhere from 15 to like 18 years is digital stuff. But yeah, that kind of repetition does help things go smooth, for sure. Does your bro have a channel? No, Lazy. My brother and I, we share a lot of the same socials. So for BurntPeanutAnimated, it's the one thing. So he doesn't need a channel because we are both the same character. Please do a Little P being called ugly by Summit. The Little P definitely has a unique design to him, that's for sure. Not something that I was expecting. You know, obviously Peanut's character is, you know, it's a Peanut character with eyes and mouth of a real person, but just somehow the Fortnite one just caught people off guard, for sure. Where are we? You can tell Peanut loves him. Yeah, from the amount of times that he actually takes the time to go and watch them. Granted, you know, it does require, because there's a lot of activity happening throughout all of his streams, of all of his YouTube. He is on Facebook as well, and Twitch. There's over 100,000 people talking all the time. It's like, how do you get a message to someone who's so focused on their stream with so many people? It does need to be through TTS and super chats and everything, but that's fine. Seeing him take time out of the stream to go and show everyone, that's great. What more could you ask for? Hey, thank you, Big. Thank you guys for the Hutch emotes. Oh, not a problem. We love Hutch. We love the community. So many people from Hutch's community have come over and shown all their support, and Saturn, who helped us make the Discord, and Nightcap, and tons of other people that if I try and list everyone else, they're just going to murder me for forgetting them. So I will keep it to them and Basil and everyone as well. So there's dozens and dozens and dozens of people from both Peanuts community and Hutch's community that have helped us a lot. So that is for you guys for sure. Are you gonna have member sub soon? We're working towards that with these streams because it even takes like a threshold to even just get that stuff going on YouTube. It's like it doesn't come standard. You have to work towards that. Coda as well, a follower. I have a feeling another batch is coming in. Danny, welcome in. Rob Snow. Should have been Rob Stark. Scott Campbell. Welcome in. Welcome to all the new followers. Everyone hanging out. Archangel Anthony. Okay, that's it for the moment. But I know another batch is gonna come within the next 15 or so minutes, so I'll be ready for there. And all the other people that, you know, it hasn't read on the stream, but you guys are following and subbing and doing all that fun stuff anyway. We do, oh, excuse me. We do appreciate you. So yeah, Lazy, we're working towards that with these streams and everything. Obviously, it's never expected of anyone. We do this for the love of the game. Let's see, what is you asking? Can chat hear the audio back and forth when my brother's scrolling through the timeline from the animation? Can you guys hear that? They say no so far. No audio from that end. Which I guess is good because it, you know, he does scroll back and forth a lot. Oh, someone said now we can. Oh, no, we can't. My bad. Is this Peanut's brother? Ryan, no, this is someone completely different. My brother and I, BurntPeanutAnimated, is someone completely separated from Peanut and his brother. We're two other brothers that just happen to be animators that make fan content about Peanut. So Peanut and his brother do that stuff over there with the Burnt Peanut, and BurntPeanutAnimated is another set of two brothers, completely unrelated, non-affiliated, just fans making content of the main Peanut. Say him writing things is absolutely, yeah, the random inputs and everything. It's kind of like those old the older magicians, Penn and Teller, the one that talks all the time and then the one that's silent. It's kind of like that. I have the mic and he has the pen. There we go. Peanut brothers from another mother. We were from another nut. Another nut tree. There we go. Brothers, Peanut's brother is the toasted cashew. Gotta keep the theme the same. Heard the audio now. Okay. Hopefully it's not too loud if you guys think it's distracting. Because as animations require, you do have to redo and scroll back and forth between the audio. A lot of the times when it comes to animation. So if that becomes jarring, just let us know and we can take care of that. Can hear it slightly. Okay, perfect. That's great. That is perfect. I can't even tell because I don't have my headphones on, because everything becomes muffled if I try to talk with headphones on and I'm not listening to the stream. Is there audio? Is there like music in the background, like some royalty-free lo-fi or something? Can you guys hear any of that? Louder would be okay. I think we'll turn it up louder when he's actually going to show. When he's actually going to show like progress and everything. I think that'll be good. I think low for right now could be solid, and then when he's showing it, he'll play the music louder. Music is there. Okay, perfect. Usually, if it's just my voice, nobody wants to hear that. They need at least something else. It's driving me. I'm about to punch my screen. Don't summit 1G your monitor. Don't do it. He did nothing wrong. Will there be animation from the RV There Yet streams? Funny stuff. We have not gotten to any RV There Yet stuff. I know there's a number of clips that everyone really wants to happen. We want to see how YouTube will allow the animation of that, because animation is so different. It's like the clips are allowed for sure, but if someone tries to animate it, it can be way different. So we'll have to see on that. Look into it more. High class, have a great stream. Definitely will be putting some suggestions in the Discord. Absolutely. Have a great night, my man. Thanks for stopping in. Gotta. This is top tier. Let's go. Peanut Animated will welcome in. Can hear the music. Perfect. Big fan. The guy with code. I appreciate you for stopping by. You know, people could be doing all kinds of stuff on a Sunday night or a Monday morning. But thanks for choosing to stick with us instead. Even if it's just for a moment, just for saying what's up. Great stuff. I get 90s style cartoon. Is that intentional? It's probably unintentional, but we are such a big fan of all the 90s cartoons anyway, that it's probably just ingrained into our style at this point. Because if we were to go like the traditional 90s, we'd probably have to use a better program that would allow like pencil textures and other stuff. Because I know old Cartoon Network stuff from the 90s and everything. Ed and Eddie was one of my brother and I's personal favorites. Courage the Cowardly Dog, another S tier show that we reference regularly, influenced our style of drawing. So maybe that's why people are getting it. Say, hey, this feels like Ren and Stimpy or Cartoon Network or old SpongeBob. Basil, oh, perfect. Basil is letting us know. Thanks, my man. Thanks for letting us know and keeping an eye on that. Has Peanut ever tried to reach out because he loves your work? Not personally, because we're just fans creating content. You know, the man streams 6 days a week, and it's over 8 hours plus every stream. So that doesn't leave a lot of time for, you know, personal time and dealing with all of his stuff in the back end too, you know, talking with sponsors and brands. And I assume he uses Sundays for that as well, to even just rest up, because we only do this for a few hours and my voice is starting to kill me, and he does it for 8+ hours a day and he is screaming at the top of his lungs. So I can only imagine. But no, not yet. The man is very busy. Maybe in the future, you never know. But for now, we just keep going with these, and they're for the community, and he likes them, the community likes them, and we like them. Love to see humans still being the artists. Yeah, in the age of technology, the dark age of technology for all my 40K referencers, lots of AI floating around, but you know, there's still a lot of artists out there that still want to keep the tradition of humans behind artwork. Burnt Peanut Animate on Sundays and Peanut every other day. I'll work out next year. That's my thinking. It's like, I'll do it next year. All right, I'll commit next year, and then it gets to next year and you're like, you know what, the year after that will be my year. Ren and Stimpy, yeah, there we go, Matthew. Anyone else just want to shout Genji at the screen? No, I get exactly what you mean as well. It's starting to be, the more we all watch Peanut, the more we all start to adopt his mannerisms. I love these on my For You page. Has the Gingy opening Pokemon cards been done? No, but there's a number of episodes where Gingy is opening up Peanut card, or where Gingy is opening up Pokemon cards, and Peanut is telling her, is like, oh my god, are you opening Pokemon cards? It's like, that's not gonna work on us, Gingy. That's not gonna work on us. We know you're opening cards. So none of that yet, but I do want to try it. Rowdy, this is impressive. Wow, thank you, my man. You know, there's tons of other exceptional S tier artists out there, but for people to just stop in and hang out with us, I think that's a grand old time. These animations aren't anything special. 1,000 other better artists than us can make this stuff, but you know, it takes a true fan, to take all like the references and the jokes from the streams, because you obviously have to watch the streams, and turn it and add it without taking away from the episode, from the moment that made it funny. Only a real fan could put that together, which everyone here is a true fan of Peanut, because obviously why would you guys be watching if you guys weren't? Gotta love when Peanut goes together. Yeah, it's exactly. Jesus, Smokey. Oh, and Toast. Here's another batch. Toast lover. I love Toast. Oh my god, I love Toast. Ryan George. Welcome in. Brideman. I hope I got that right. And Ethan as well. So they're going to be Rodar E30. Just going to get through this quick batch right here. And yep, absolutely. And all the other ones, all the other people that are following and subscribing, and it doesn't alert us about. Thanks as well for stopping in. Dexter's Lab, Goated Show. Yep. I love Dexter's Lab. Johnny Bravo, Samurai Jack. We are a true 90s kids. For sure. And that's just on Cartoon Network. Codename Kids Next Door. I could spend all day talking about old cartoons. Rocko's Modern Life. Yep. Which I would love to see it come back. In a world of reboots, you would be surprised why none of those other reboots are coming out for shows like that. Maybe they don't want to taint the memory of them, or maybe they know they won't be able to adapt it because it's a different time now. Peanut's such a good dude. Gingy, Hutch, Summit, all are such great people. There's more, but so glad to see the love from fans expressing themselves with that group. Absolutely, I agree. They stream every day for years on end. You know, for free. There's nothing and no expecting anything in return, just for people to hang out. And yeah, it's great to be able to have an outlet to say, hey, you know, this is a fun moment that you guys have in stream. Let's turn that into something different. That's something nobody has ever seen before when it comes to this community. Obviously, this has been done all throughout the time of the internet. People have been making cartoons and animations. Some of the most iconic stuff on the early internet is animated content. So, like stick figure versus animator. You want to know how iconic that one is? Huge. Oh yes, don't forget, thank you, Mons, to hit the like button if you're just stopping in. It does wonders for the stream, and it does wonders for the continuation of this channel, because that's obviously the goal. Is like, we love making this, we love doing all this stuff, but eventually there will be a time that, hey, you know, we may have to take some commission work and go back to maybe not too many episodes too often. Still try and do them because I think these are great and these are fun, and Peanut's a cool dude, cool guy. But the goal is to try and make this full time. It kind of is right now, but maybe in the future, in the soonest future, it may not be full time. It may have to be part time. Maybe there's only 2 episodes a month instead of 4. So the more that we can build it up right now, while things are smooth sailing, the better it'll be in the future when we can finally say, hey, you know what? Now I can do this and have all of my attention on this. Oh, no. Guy with code? No, I am not the guy. I'm not the guy who did that. I was just referencing it, that some of the most classic things on the internet were, at the start, especially at the start of the internet, was animated content. We need a jam session animated. That would, even, we actually did have an idea to do a jam session, but with copyrighted music that could, like, strike the channel and everything, specifically seeing as a lot of the content is the music itself. Granted, you know, you'll have the animation with it, but I don't mind them taking, like, well, there is no revenue on YouTube, so I don't mind that. It was like, if they claim the video, that's fine. It's the strikes that worry me, where it's 3 strikes and your channel's done for. Bro literally has no aura. You're right. I am auraless, my man, if that's what you were talking about. I am maidenless and runeless. I figured. Too bad though. Yeah. Peanut butter jelly time. Yep. So iconic that even Family Guy, not worth the strike. Yeah. I agree, dog. I don't mind them taking whatever they can claim, whatever they want, but it's that strikes that worries me. Use Peanut's beautiful singing voice instead. We have all heard his singing voice. Funniest one for me was the Japanese guy on the Japanese guy one that was awesome. Yeah, that was and the clip cut it out, but they were laughing at the clip too. I remember not too long after that stream finished, people were already making posts about it on Twitter, as you do, like you do. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, there's people were already making it like, oh my god, look what he's doing and everything, and because Peanut knew the joke, he thought it was funny. Everybody thought it was funny too. He was just joking around, and people were getting really upset of it. But the clip at least in the animated section, or the ones that people post online, didn't show that the guys were laughing at the joke as well. They were laughing at Peanut. They were laughing at Salad Fingers. David First still going strong. See, look at that. If anybody knows the Adult Swim show Smiling Friends, those guys do a lot of like all the classic stuff that came out back in like the early 2000s. A lot of the animated content that came up then, they know the animators from back then and had them help them work on their show Smiling Friends. That Rusty Spooner, you're awesome. Oh boy, by golly, thank you, my man. And Bunny, W stream, W's in the chat. Well, yeah. Smiling Friends is a thing. I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of Psychic Pebbles and Zach and his co-star for that. So I am very biased against that. I know it's a very odd and weird show. It is not for everybody, but for me, it's stupidity. I love it. It is very much that old 2000s character from that animator when he made cartoons back then. So I just gotta say my piece with that one. I am a huge Smiling Friends enjoyer. You like Hutch's character? Yeah. Hutch's character is fun to draw, especially sometimes where every new scene, we just make him get bigger and bigger. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I like it, but goddamn, is it a thing? Yeah. It's not for everybody. I tried to show some friends and they were like, what am I watching? And they're like, okay, you're not gonna get it. Rowdy, absolutely Happy Tree Friends. Love that show. Had to hide when they all first came out and everything. Had to hide it from your parents and everything. It was like, oh, I'm not supposed to be watching this. A lot of kids at school and everything had to bring either their laptops or anything and watch it there because they couldn't watch it at home. And rightfully so. It's like for early 2000 everything online, a bunch of 9 and 10-year-olds just watching fun, whimsical characters just getting ripped in half or something. That I remember that was a big conversation back then. You have to show how small Hutch's hands are, but incredibly long fingernails. It's actually a real thing. Oh man, I have to look into that, Rusty. I think there will be, now that you mention that, there could be an episode where we make maybe some very tiny hands for Hutch. That could be an inside joke. And then when he sees it, because I know a lot of Hutch's community and his mods, Saturn, Basil, and everything, they all like to post it for his media share is the animated stuff. So when they see that and when he sees it, he's going to be like, who did that? Who told him that? So how do you and your brother break up their work? A lot of the times when it comes to not animated stuff, but when we worked on stuff, it's kind of like he took one part and I took another part. But for this animated stuff, this program is actually very clunky and very old, and I am not good with this program. So what I tend to do is I create the ideas, the base ideas of it. I block out all the animation. Then I go back for a third time and kind of like do the refined drawings of stuff. So that way he can easily outline and trace and then actually animate the characters and everything. And in between that, he'll throw in his own jokes, his own edits, maybe a character, instead of just having him talk there, maybe he has him with a weird face and everything. So it's kind of broken up like that. Vixen, big W stream, absolutely. Oh, here we got another batch coming in. Roa, welcome in. Adriana. For all these extra followers, Aramentry, and Scott Williams. I kind of feel like I've read multiple Scott Williams so far. Sander, welcome in. I appreciate everybody sticking around for so long. A little bit of maybe we're close to an hour and a half into stream so far, and I think we're getting some good progress in so far. They almost brought Invader Zim back, but it didn't take off. Some things have their time, but wouldn't survive. Exactly. DB reviews. Not, maybe things just don't hit or land as they used to, and for maybe for good reason. And leave those things in the past where people enjoyed them, and because if you try to do it today, maybe people don't have the same feeling of it anymore. Okay, everybody, I think it is time for a cough drop. I think I have done all I can with the water. So I apologize if it sounds like I have something in my mouth, because I do. It's a cough drop. We are working on the Knight's Dead animation. So Knight's Dead. Oh my god, thank goodness, Knight's Dead. So that's the episode that we're working on this for now. Let me go back up a little bit. I think I skipped down to the bottom. Video Zim. Oh, Vixen, I'll probably answer this. How long does an episode take for you guys to make? It can range depending on how long the clip is, what's happening in the clip. But for the most part, a lot of factors can change. For the most part, it takes around a week to make an episode. And that is with my brother and I working somewhere close to like 6 to 8 hours a day, I think, working on that. So it's kind of like a full-time job. But my brother and I have had the opportunity to not be so adventurous with our past jobs. So we're able to take our time with this for the moment. And that may need to change in the future when we have to actually go back and get some other work and do these on the side. But until such time, you're going to have us for building up full time for these channels and everything. So yeah, it takes us roughly around a week. Gingy has very tiny feet. All right, well, maybe not gonna throw in that joke. We're just gonna keep it normal. Don't wanna make anybody insecure about these. Could always have his hat fall off in an episode and him be bald. I am not even joking. There was one moment where I was thinking about doing that. I can't remember when, but it was just like he takes off. But seeing as you said it, I will keep that in mind now. First, like he has these luscious locks that he had, his long hair and everything. He takes off the cap and it's completely King Neptune shine under there, just for how bald he is. That is great. Good thinking, Basil. So you kind of, let me just get to that, Thunder. So you kind of storyboard it, and he adds the details, kind of, yeah. Like, I storyboard it, and then I refine it, and then he animates it, and I do that all the way till the end. And if most of the time, he will not be done by the time I reach the end. I start from the end and work backwards. Usually it's maybe a few scenes. It's nothing too long. Then when I see that he's getting close to the end, I will go and start doing all the backgrounds for the episode. So that way he could just get to focus on the animation and the characters, and I go and do all the background work after the storyboard, after the refined, after the few scenes at the end and everything. And then that's just how the system works. And that's just rinse and repeat for all episodes. At the start, it used to be he takes this half and I take that half, but it actually took way longer. We feel like this system is much better because he is a lot faster in this program. I actually have to say I hate this program. I do not like it at all. I don't like how there's no smoothing tool. I have a pretty shaky hand when it comes to outlining. Oh yeah, if you guys look at what's happening on screen right now, this is an example of my brother taking what I storyboarded and him adding his own thing to it. Like with Peanut having a long stretch neck talking to Gingy, I just had him standing there talking to Gingy. So he does stuff like that. Oh, Saturn, good thinking. Don't forget to like the stream too if you're just stopping in and stopping by. There are a lot of Scott Williams in the world. I agree. Based off of the followers already, I'm not even sure if I've seen at least 3 Scott Williams already. What clip are we working on? Yeah, I got it. It's the Knight's Dead. I know you probably asked that a little while ago. I'm just trying to catch up a little bit. By all means, that's a good way of saying it. I didn't even think of it. You mind a Gooba get minty fresh? I wonder if Peanut uses that as his like his cough drops or anything. I would assume so. The man talks and screams a lot, so me just talking normally for 2.5, 3 hours, and my voice is already chopped, and he does it for 6 days a week, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs. If you haven't seen it, if you did, but when the building collapsed on him 7 days ago, about to die. Oh, was that like he was playing with, who was he playing with? Was he playing with Gimmick? I forget what game they were playing, but yeah, it was a thing, and it was like, I don't need support beams. A lot of people have asked for that too, and then not too long after that, they started playing Tarkov. Or maybe they were already playing Tarkov, but other clips came out, or we were already working on ones when people started messaging about that one. So I will look into that one because that's a really funny clip too. Everyone was saying, please do the casino collapsing. Oh, make it, yep. Chat like the stream if we haven't. A bacon grease shine on his bald head. Or maybe just there's I love the random stuff when it comes to episodes. Like, Hutch will lift off his hat, and he's completely bald under the hat, but maybe he has a donut under there. It's just something just so out of pocket that I think adds to the hilarity of an episode. With the right clip, I could see a perfect Thundercats reference. Gingy as Chitra, Hutch as the huge cat mount, and Peanut as Orva. Dude, that would be funny. I could see that with Peanut with the big flowing mane. That would be funny. That would be really, really funny. Honey, how's it going? Genius. Yeah, I agree. Stopping by, you got doxxed on Gingy's stream. Oh, did I? How wonderful. How wonderful. I wonder if you're just meaning that Gingy... Is Gingy streaming today? I didn't look before we started. I don't think his Zen's gonna help your throat, no. Yeah, but Peanut is getting minty fresh. Pretty sure he's popping his Zen. Okay. So he said there's like 2 versions. Like sometimes he pops a mint, and other times he pops a Zen. I wonder which one this is. I wonder what most times it is. I think it may be a Zen. But for me, it's none of those. It's water and a cough drop because my voice just gets shot. Anthony, hello, welcome in. Him and hiding in the Mario Kart and Gimmick stopping by and talking before shooting him would be a cute, quick one. Yeah, the Chameleon or Mecha Chameleon. Yeah, Mecha Chameleon. Because I thought it was Chameleon too. It's not. It's like Chameleon. Those clips have been funny. That's why we decided to do the one from last night. I thought it was hilarious. That clip. I was eating. I just got home. I was eating, and then I saw that clip happen, and I had to put down my food. I'm like, oh well, time to get to work because that one's hilarious. She's streaming Mecha Chameleon right now. Minty Fresh is a mint and a 6 million delight is a okay. So oh yeah, there we go. You got it. You got the reference. There were two versions. And yeah, Zen, he says pop in a fresh 6 million. Yeah, okay, there we go. Benji, your animation's on top shelf. Oh, by golly, thank you. Also, if I'm saying too many peanut quips, just let me know. I know that can get annoying. Oh, here comes another one. Mark, welcome in. Honey, as well. Freaking Honey. Invincible. Imagine it just cuts to the Invincible title screen. Kira Portuguese. And Bob. What about Bob? Thank you for the new follows and everyone. All the ones that didn't say as well. Appreciate it. Yeah, oh yes, everybody, very, very good. If anyone is interested in the Discord, which I have right here. I'll just post it again just in case. We do have a suggestion box in the Discord. If people want to go and leave suggestions and clips and everything. Usually clips is the best because, you know, if someone says a moment, it's like, that could be from a year ago, that could be from now. It's hard to figure out where the clip is from. So if you guys have clips that you guys want to submit, we're always looking at some episodes that people would want to see. It's 3 a.m. here. Got to go to bed. Have a great week, everybody. Oh, you too, Vixen. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for staying up until 3 a.m. to just hang out for a little bit. Peanut kind of reminds me of a Plankton from SpongeBob in a way. In a way, that's probably a good thing as well, because his favorite show, just based off of what he said, is SpongeBob from all the references he says. So if Peanut is kind of like a Plankton, then that's perfect, because unlike Plankton, Peanut has no arms or legs. So there is that. Oh, it's chameleon. People just call it, Peanut just calls it chameleon. Okay. So Mecha Chameleon. That's what I thought it was. And then Peanut said differently, and I never looked at the name. I think he just wanted to say the name that way so he can do the accent. Finn Limas here. Love seeing the real work in progress. I was talking to you on Habibi's stream the other day. Oh, well, welcome in, my man. If that was the case, you were probably talking to my brother, because my brother was over there talking away in Habibi's chat, so I think that was him. But regardless, welcome in. And Lightning, Laura Lightning. Hello, hello. Wonder if Burnt Peanut, the real Peanut, no Walnut, is in the chat. You never know. He's a very busy guy. But if he's stopping by in stream, he could be. You never know. Just saying what's up. Not talking, just lurking. Hyperbark. How's it going? Thanks for the human art in a peanut world. Well, we definitely try. There's a lot of, oh yeah, if you're looking at screen right now, that's an example of what my brother does when I give him scenes and everything. He'll add something to it. Peanut stretching out his neck instead of just talking normally, or maybe if he does he'll change things up a little bit, but the idea and the structure is there, and if he wants to do whatever he wants to do, that is perfectly open. We both know exactly what we're talking about and what we're doing, so it's like go ahead and just keep it rolling. Because of the Asian accent, yeah. It was like, Peanut, are you saying that just because you want to say the accent, or are you actually mispronouncing it? It was a typo on his stream title. Okay. All right. That makes a lot more sense. Peanut is 4,000 years old, almost 5,000, like Chuck Norris. Oh, goodness gracious. He's the Peanut Chuck Norris. Okay, so okay, yeah, I wasn't Buddha. I wasn't going mad. I was like, I thought even there was a clip of Double Lift saying that it was Chameleon on Twitch on the game title. Not the game title, but the game category. It said chameleon. So everyone's both right and wrong. Is just like that's crazy. But hey, some good jokes came out of that mispronunciation for sure. I suggested the Mecha Chameleon vid with Habibi's Twitch. Okay, we will check that out because we have the suggestion box, and we love looking through those and see what can be done. Yeah, if you tell him he has no arms, I think that's a favorite bit of mine. It's just like he's so committed to the bit of being an actual peanut, because he is a real peanut. So. He has no arms or legs, so you can definitely tell why he gets upset. What he says. It's very peanut racist to say that a peanut has no arms or legs. Let's see, where were we here? Is it hard to blend the 3D rigged animation with the drawn? The 4 million blessings short was hilarious, partly because of the dance. That one was that was a lot simpler actually. There was no 3D for that. That was just a not a PNG, but a green screen GIF that we blacked out. So it was just a PNG image video playing on the screen. That wasn't actually 3D. It was a 3D video, but it was just a clip for us that we just superimposed onto the screen. You ever tried Blender 2D animation grease pencil? I have not. I have opened up Blender probably twice and closed them both down because I was like, this is way too difficult for me. I cannot even begin to know where to start. Cheeseburger? Man, I can go for a burger right now. It's from the typo. Okay. See, everyone has different stories and different stuff. Is it chameleon? Is it chameleon? At any rate, it's funny and it's hilarious, and the joke just wrote itself. So, oh, Chungus, hello, welcome back. Gimmick and Peanut both called him a liar, and then they looked it up. Yep. Then they were fools to believe such words, such lies. He made a public appearance last year at the Battlefield 4 event. Oh yeah, his costume. He was like, oh yeah, I'm actually 9'6" and everything, because he's counting the height of his costume. But that was great. I am a huge fan of Battlefield, and I really wanted Battlefield 6. I still think it's good, but, you know, there was just something about it that it didn't make me continue. I don't know why, but I love Battlefield. I played the Bad Companies and everything. I wonder if they're going to make another Bad Company. That's my big question. Are we ever going to get the third game for Bad Company? Who knows? I wonder what ornament he uses to keep the shell so smooth over 1,000 years. Coconut oil. See, he's using something. Whatever it is, we need to have it, because for his skin to look that good after 3,000 years, it's a miracle. It's a miracle cream. Oh, Kiyoshi. Hello, good sir. Your animated shirts are awesome. Please keep it. Oh, well, thank you, my man. I appreciate you stopping in for the kind words. People can be doing all kinds of things on this Sunday evening or this Monday morning, wherever you are in the world, and you choose to stop in and say what's up. Dude, you're good. Oh, thank you, my man. Another one. Another one. Kind gentleman coming in and giving encouraging words to an artist who's just another Goopa. Who's just another fan of Peanut stuff. Rip Oliver. Oh, I heard about that today too. I was like, oh man, that's. I didn't know too much of his music or his stuff, but I did know of his character. And yeah, that sucks real bad. Can never account for those things. Blender definitely have a lot of buttons. Yep, there's a lot of buttons in Blender, and I was like, let me go back to my 6 buttons over here in Adobe Flash from 12 years ago. Well, don't let Coconut hear that. I already forgot what I said. Don't let Coconut hear it. But I can only assume. It's Peanut's cream. No, that is snow, good sir. Get your head out of the gutter. We don't want to make those mistakes here. Can't stop a goof from gooping, absolutely. Just a little bit. Never hurt. A little gooping never hurt anyone. Queen Meeps, you do great work. Keep it up. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the people stopping in on this Sunday. If I keep saying that over and over again, it's because I don't know what else to say. But we really do appreciate it, both my brother and I, who is working right now. I'm just over here hanging out, interacting with chat, and he's doing all the work over there. Gotta have Cloaksy, aka Slursy, aka Cokes. I love how Cloaksy has just another group. Paul, welcome in. Simon, welcome to the crew. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Brandon. I swear, if we see another Scott, okay. Jonathan. I'm not even gonna attempt to butcher the last name over there. But welcome in, everybody. Hope we're having a great Sunday. Even just hanging out with everybody is a great Sunday already. Oh, thank you, William. Great work, my dude. Take it easy. You as well, my man. You as well. Mr. Ab, yeah, that is correct. We are doing the night dead animation. Is there a place on the Discord to post art? I made a Blender animation. Yes, there is. There is a place to post art. Go ahead and check it out. It should be in the same category. Just I think it's in the middle. Absolutely. Go ahead and post that in there, and we will take a look. He loves you, by the way. I bet you already know that. Peanut is a pretty cool guy. He does love the clips. Doesn't need to take time out of his stream whenever it may be. It could be at the end of the stream. It could be right in the middle, smack dab in the middle. He could already be doing something, and he'll still take time out of the stream to go and check on a new episode. So that's really cool of him to do that. He doesn't need to. He can just look at it off stream if he wants, or any other kind, but he likes watching it with everybody else. And it's great because it's Peanut watching Peanut, so it's Peanutception, and then everyone just gets more Peanut that way. You already have Peanut making the original clip. Then comes the animated version. Then comes the reaction version. Then comes the clipped reaction version. So out of one Peanut clip, you get 4 of the same clip. Banana clip, yep. I wanted to do something just wacky. It'd be like, John's shooting a banana. Okay. Sometimes it's just as simple as that. It's like, I want to do something stupid. His shells are lighted with the peanut butter from the bodies of 1,000 of the enemies slain over the years. He is too powerful. He must be stopped. He cannot continue to have such perfect shells. Good work out there, brother. In the background working. Yep. I am slacking over here, and he's doing all the real work. To be fair, though, I was doing the work prior to get this set up, and he was doing something else. So that is my way. Now I get to take it easy, and he has to. Yeah. However that works out, as long as I'm not working. Watching the fights, but had to stop in and had a like and a view because your animations are hilarious. Oh, why, thank you. I think it's Micah. Micah West. I hope I said people's names right. When I usually read a name, I kind of have the first pronunciation of that name, and it's hard for me to change it. Like Saturn over here. I kept calling her Bonnie, but it's Bunny. And now it's hard. I have to stop and say Bunny instead of Bonnie. Just because of that. I don't know why it happens. It's like a default setting that I have. Rusty, amazing work, no doubt. You and your brother are doing awesome, and it's incredibly hilarious. I hope it's funny, because then everybody would just be looking at me side-eyed, be like, you're drawing a peanut? What are you making? So, I appreciate it, my man. Oh, we got Teller over here. We got Pen over here. Because I'm dumb. Well, that's not nice. Alright. Alright. Get back to work. Get back to it. But I appreciate it. I appreciate that, Spooner. I know everybody could be doing a bunch of other stuff. I know there's some big stuff going on with the fights in the US right now. I know we have some people from all over, so we got some activity going on over here, and everybody's talking about it. But they got the two monitors open, two tabs open, one here and one that the fight's going on at the White House lawn. Oh yeah, Rowdy. It's just, with Peanut, we have unlimited content. Even if we had 100 people working on an episode each, to try and get through all that content, it would take years to get through all of it. Because every stream, Peanut will have 10 more, 20 more clippable moments, if not more, that can easily be an animation. Even if it's a short animation, that you still have so much content. I am falling a little behind. I do apologize. I like the one with Tempest 2. Made me almost die of laughter. Yeah, that interaction was super funny. We wanted to get to it a lot earlier, but, you know, as people say, there's so many content with Peanut. It's like, oh, do I do an older one? Do I do the funny stuff from now? So you really have to think about which ones you want to do. Oh, comrade. If you're new to the stream, make sure to hit that like button and comment and like, subscribe, and share and all that good stuff. I love it. It helps the stream very quick. If you can't, that's okay. There's many more opportunities. Bonnie's a dope name, though. That's actually weird because everyone in my group and my friends' family, they all name their cars and everything. So it's just like, oh, instead of like, oh, I'm taking the Honda. Oh, I'm taking the thing. There's like, oh, okay, I'm grabbing this car, and it's the name of the car. One of my siblings' car is named Bonnie, and it's blue. So it's just like, so yeah, we got that name. Bonnie Blue Bonnet. That's what she named it after. It's gonna keep her. Yeah, it's gonna be harder and harder to keep up with chat. I agree. I'm not even experienced it at all, and I'm already losing track. There's like light work, no reaction. Yep. Light work, no reaction. All in a day's work. This is better to listen to why I play PUBG. Yep. Oh, did it not go well? Quackers. Hopefully it did. Bubble, how's it going, my man? You stream every day? We do not. A lot of the time we are working on other episodes. It's just we take, so this is only the third stream, by the way, so to actually have like a stream schedule, it doesn't really exist, but we do want to try and make Sundays at least a main day to stream, as you know, Peanut's not on and everything, and people don't know where they would want to go hang out. And this stream has a lot of people from all of Peanut's communities, from all the people that hang out with Peanut, because, you know, there's animations of Habibi, there's animations of Gingy and Hutch, and obviously Peanut and everything. So it's a great little hub for fans to come hang out, is watching these animations. And Sundays is going to try and be the day that we try and do that. Obviously, maybe not every Sunday, because who knows what's happening some Sundays. Maybe we're busy sometimes, but for the foreseeable future, we're definitely going to try and make Sundays a day to stream, and maybe one or two other days throughout the week, for sure. But usually when we do that, it does mean that one of us is working while the other one interacts with chat, so that means only half of us are working at that time. So if it's going to be like a hindrance for getting episodes out, we may have to reevaluate. It would be great to, you know, play a game, but nobody's stopping by BurntPeanutAnimated to see a game be played. They want to see the behind-the-scenes stuff. That's what they want to see. So we'll see how it progresses, but Sundays are definitely going to try and be a day we throw on the stream just to interact just for a few hours. as work gets done, people can see the behind the scenes stuff. And thank you, my man, Bubble, as well. I know I was answering your question, and I kind of got sidetracked a little bit, though. Yeah, Big, it's I never want to feel like people are being ignored. That's why for every comment, or at least like 95% of the comments across all socials, they all have a reply to them. Because my brother and I will sit down for hours and go down and reply to people because we don't want to feel like people are being ignored. Same thing with the stream chat. I have a conversation with people and then I lose track because there's 20 other messages that come up. And then, oh, here's a new batch coming in. Allah Akbar Jones. Joshua Young. That first one got me. Bronson, welcome in. And everyone hanging out. McFreak. And Kiyoshi as well. I know these notifications are probably pretty late. And there's probably dozens and dozens of others as well. I apologize. We will have to look into that for the OBS that we're using and stuff and why things aren't coming in immediately. But for everyone that does follow and like, just know that we appreciate you guys hanging out. He's armed with healthy stuff, Ron. Alright, Chunky, that was pretty good. Excuse me. That one got me. You tune in? Yeah, if people want good gameplay, they watch... Well, I wouldn't even say they watch Peanut. But, if they want... There we go. If they want funny gameplay, they watch Peanut. Because all the good gameplay is done by everyone else on the team. Don't let him hear... Don't hear me say that. Otherwise, he may stop watching episodes. No, but yeah, we're just joking around. Yeah, Eek. Yeah, I heard about Oliver Tree today. Very sad. You want to play Repo? I don't have Repo. Would it actually be kind of interesting to know that I am not a fan of friend slop games? I have some buddies that always want to play like Repo. They want to play the gamble with your friends, and I forget what the golf game was, the one that came out on Steam that everyone was talking about. They always want to play those, and I'm like, I don't like friend slop games. Oh, Kiyoshi, don't do it to yourself. Turn off League. Yeah, we got the Hutchers around here. Don't do it, Kiyoshi. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Go ahead and play what you like to your heart's content. Personally, I cannot wait for Total War 40K to come out. I am a huge RTS fan. I love RTS ones. Holy moly. Someone used the name Pivot. I have not heard that name in a very, very long time. Yes. Yes, Sacco. We definitely use Pivot. In fact, I would think Pivot may actually be the kicker which got us interested in animation. It was PowerPoint before that, you know, because every kid used PowerPoint to make animations at some point. But Pivot was like the first serious one, and we took that pretty serious. And then in time, we went to other programs. We went to Flash. We went to the ones that we're actually using now. So, but yeah. Hold on, I'm going to say a name, and you just tell me if you heard about it or not, because anyone who mentions Pivot, and who's probably a 90s kid of some sort, has heard of the name Pivot Master DX. Alright, that is some ancient text, ancient scrolls for people, if they know that name. That was a very, very large creator back in early YouTube. Girth Brooks, welcome in. Big fan of your rations. Appreciate that, my man. See, Sacco? I already know you're a real one with that. Mentions Pivot and knows of Pivot Master DX. That is a blast from the past. I cannot believe we are talking about that in the year of 2026. Let me just turn my little fan down because it is getting a little warm. I don't want it to interrupt with the mic. How close are we poor to subs? I feel poor and dirty. I will have to check. People would actually be surprised with some of the criteria needed to just get like simple stuff on YouTube. Oh, Saturn. Perfect. Join us. Yes, join us. Using Microsoft Paint, saving 500 JPEGs for an animation. You know, Benji. Benjin, my bad. See, Benji was the first name that I said it as, but in my head, and then I corrected myself, but I still say the original version. It's a habit. Can my brother hear me? Yeah, he can hear me. In a delayed. He can hear me, but he's not listening to me. He's listening and focusing on the animation. Once he hears it in the stream, that's when he can hear me. He's probably going to write something, too. Yeah, holy moly. A blast from the past right there. Sacco. Ben Jinko? It could be. Am I wrong again? Unfortunately, I could always hear him. Yep, I already know what he's gonna say. I see your mind. And it is stupid! With your painting skills, you gotta get in around. That's what I was thinking, but of course, you know, I'm not gonna go and say, hey, put me in, coach, and interrupt someone's stream. But if there was anyone who would be solid at, but no, actually, again, there's a ton of the Rust artists as well. I believe Jen is one of the Rust artists as well. There's your need right there. But hey, if Peanut ever wants to add another player to Mecha Chimerian that uses art and everything, and see how well I can fare, maybe that could be an idea. Well, you never know. Had a feeling you were a Pivot Kid. I wish I had all my old Pivot animations. Yep. Hold on. I'm gonna blow my own mind again, and let's see if I do it with yours as well. I'm gonna mention something, and you tell me if you know this or not. Okay, so you know Pivot, you know Pivot Master DX. Let's see if you can up the ante. Do you know of Dark Demon? Let's see if you know about that one. If you know about that one, I know exactly what kind of person you are. What kind of OG 90s kid you were. Yeah, Bunny, that would be cool, because, you know, it's not saying, hey, you know, get this guy in and everything. No, but because, you know, it's a game about blending in with drawing and artwork and everything, and what other person does artwork and stuff like that around your community so heavily, and be like, hey, you know, it does make sense, but I'm not gonna go and insert myself just because it would be a fun time. Big Iron, how's it going? Big Iron on his hip. Welcome in, my man. Saw you join the Discord, and now we're here together. Gingy's doing community games right now. Yeah, see? Good old Gingy. I'm sorry, Ick. I don't know what that means, bird watcher, dope rolled, but I'm just gonna say, hell yeah. You got me with that one. Kid Picks. Music W. I can't hear anything. I have my headphones off, because if I were to put my headphones on and try and talk, everything would be muffled. Just looked up Dark Demon and unlocked a memory from deep in the past. Okay, so you knew. You knew. Oh, well, congratulations. I was about to say congratulations. I'm going to stop myself right there. Well, congratulations, Chungus. Now you're even more of an adult. He's getting high. yeah, Ake, you're hitting me with some stuff that I'm not familiar with. You're hitting me with some ancient text I am not familiar. We have to be the same age. I would not doubt you for a moment if we were exactly the same age. But just a quick moment on that. I think I don't know how in depth you were with that website. By the way, for anyone wondering, the thing that we're talking about, Dark Demon is an animation website where people who use the program Pivot, which is a stick figure kind of like puppeting tool animation program, way back in the day, a lot of people went to that one as the main place. So if we're talking in code, that's what it is. Yeah, for anyone wondering, I'm on that small tangent right there. But Sacco boy. Oh, and here's a new batch right there. Not that one guy. Not him. Boss Parmo. Thanks for all the Shamski as well. Welcome to all the people coming in. Alex Clark. Okay, I was preparing myself for another Scott to show up. But that is perfect. Let's ride. Evil Homer. How's it going, my man? The Bunga Leaders will tell Peanut to get you in the stream. Oh my god, that one guy. Yeah. Okay, so he just caught up to the audio. Now it's only an idea. It's not saying, hey, let's annoy Peanut or his group or his thing to do it. It's just like, hey, if someone happens to make a suggestion and Peanut just says, hey, you know what? That'd be a solid idea. But don't want to dictate how people run their streams, because with the size of community that Peanut has, you don't want to have to derail stuff, and obviously there's probably like security concerns, and you gotta make sure everybody is behaving on stream and everything. So there's definitely a lot of factors instead of just saying, hey, that one this person would be good for it. Hey, what do you use to draw? I have a Huron Canvas Pro 20. Oh, hey! Blocks Cast on YouTube. I think my brother's using a Huion as well. I don't know exactly which kind he's using, but he's using a Huion as well. Oh, thank you, Homer. Appreciate what you do, and you're very quick on editing. I like to think after 20 plus years of creativity and drawing and animation that I can be somewhat fast, so... Oh, it's Sneech, Chungus. It's I think for the most part, it's going to be Sneech that talks and Sneaky that works, because I'm not that great at Flash, and he does all the animation after I do the storyboards and the refinement. So it's like this is his part that he does. So, but who knows? Maybe there'll be a day where people will get to see me create a storyboard for it, and people get to hear him talk. So it's like the before this part. And Butterchris is like, I love what you're doing. Keep it up. Oh, thank you, my man. I appreciate everybody coming in on this Sunday and sharing their kind words for just this little Sneech, this little Goopa. Nothing too exciting. It's still a process. It's not engaging gameplay like Peanut stuff or all the other crew that he hangs out with, but it's something different. Something different, never hurt anyone. We're a great team. Well, thank you, my man. After working together and being with each other for so long, and just being that team, yeah, we're pretty solid. We kind of... Everyone likes to ask us, like, hey, do you have that friend power or that twin power? It's like, can you feel it? Can you... It's like, no, that doesn't really exist, but after interacting with so long and being together pretty much our entire lives... You start to know exactly what the other one is thinking at a certain time, or if something happens, or sometimes it'll get into that weird territory of like, I would sing a tune or sing a song or mention something that neither of us ever talked about for the moment, for anything like that, and he would be like, oh, I was just thinking about that just the other day or earlier today and stuff like that. So that's the most twin thing you get. Okay, on the topic of Warhammer, did you play Space Marines 2? I absolutely did. I loved it. That was great. Don't start talking about Warhammer, because I'm going to start going on huge tangents about Warhammer. But my brother and I, we always knew about it for many years. recently, over the past 2.5 years, we got into the model building and the model painting. And if you guys actually go into the Discord, you could actually see in the art section, my brother and I posting some models that we've painted and stuff like that. But I love the lore of Warhammer. I love the model painting and the model building and stuff like that because it's right up our alley. I love being able to continue that creativity that's actually used in a game. So you're saying your brother is the talented one. Ban him. Ban Quackers. No, don't actually do it, but no, he is not the talented one. He is the lackey. He is the one that I say, get to work, and he doesn't. Are you guys in the same location? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oh, he's mad. What he's drawing now. He's drawing all kinds of things. Oh, no, he's drawing a Space Marine. I see he's going for the classic look. Oh, below the knee. Sorry, my man. I missed that a little bit. I'm just watching the stupidity my brother's drawing right now, but welcome in. Just some animation of Peanut on this fine Sunday evening / Monday morning for wherever you may be in the world right now. Oh, so I paint D&D models. So fun. Washes are amazing. Absolutely. We never started with washes, so we're just the acrylic painters. Only recently did we start using contrast paints and washes for just extra details and stuff like that. But we're straight on acrylic. But I love painting Warhammer models. I never knew it's something that I needed my entire life. Will we see Mecha Chameleon video soon? Brian, if you actually go and look at the newest video, there was a new episode that was made, a quick, fast episode, so it's a shorter episode, of Mecha Chameleon. I thought it was hilarious, because the moment was just so funny. Usually that's what it needs in order for my brother and I to stop what we're doing in the middle of the day and create one of those short clips, is if that moment is really, really funny. The Deadline clip, that was hilarious, so my brother and I stopped and did it. The one where Gingy shot Peanut on Tarkov because he was spawned in a different place. That was another one. And then this one right now with Mecha Chameleon. Let's see, I wanted to say Chameleon because of how everyone was saying it on stream. Tank, I'm coming in this late, but has Peanut made you an official part of the team brand, or is all still fun fan stuff? Oh, it's still all fun fan stuff. Obviously, people have seen that Peanut has watched the episodes on stream and anything, but we're not affiliated with Peanut. We're just we're fans that love to make this kind of content and everything. Maybe someday in the future. You never know. You never know what stuff can happen. I know Peanut has a lot of people working for him for behind the scenes, from making all of his intros and his thumbnails and stuff for sponsors and brands and everything. So he's probably got a team already. It may be a little difficult to add in two more people, but I will say that this is quite different in terms of of content that that could potentially be brought in. You never know. All in due time. Acrylic, the old magic. Yep, the old ways, Sacco. Sorry everyone, I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit, but Jacer, I believe. Jacer Beck. What's in your animating? This is the Night Dead clip. The one that everyone is like, Night Dead, and they keep shooting Night over and over when they're playing Tarkov. That's what this scene is. Oven juices. That's a funny name. You're the best, dude. I look forward to these clips. Well, I appreciate it, my man. It's always fun being able to make these clips and then to see all the bungulators and all the fans of these just pile in and support these clips. And then the best part is to have Peanut see them as well, because obviously they're about Peanut. So 1 pound fish. Yep. Send him that Hutch video. Which one? On Discord. I would have to check, but I may have to check afterwards. That's a good bit. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, for the Knight's Dead, there a lot of people inside the comment section on TikTok, on Twitter, and YouTube, everywhere have all been saying, it's like, when are you going to do are you going to do the Knight's Dead clip and everything? And we just say, okay, yeah, you know what? The Knight's Dead clip is actually really funny. Zookdar just dropping in to say, I love the animation. Kudos on the streaming. Oh, thank you, my man. I agreed. Oh, here's a new batch of people. Red for Delta. FPS Johnny. Thanks for all the follows, everyone. Brian. Chaos Reaper. I feel like I've heard that name before. Thanks for all the follows, everybody. That clip holds too much power. Yeah, the Knight's Dead one has been, I think, next to the Fart Prophecy, because when Fart Prophecy came out, everyone was just hounding for that one. It's just like, you have to do this one, you have to do this one. And so, as of right now, Knight's Dead is the second most requested clip next to Fart Prophecy. Because it was just everywhere that we saw for people asking to do Fart Prophecy. For sure. Do you think about vertical versus horizontal framing when you storyboard and animate? Yes, because these are made in vertical format rather than horizontal, which we've been so used to. So, like, if you were to try to take these and put them in horizontal format, 16:9, it won't work. So they have to be done, and they're all staged and framed in 9:16, which is vertical. Oh, Gap, how's it going, my man? It's hilarious work. I thank you, my good man. Thank you, my good man. Tank Mech. Adding y'all to the team and having almost official animated show like Big Les show. Much love. Well, here's to that. Maybe in time. You never know. But thanks for stopping by. If you're headed out, I know a lot of people are doing or getting ready for the week. Can't hang out too long around here, otherwise people will just hang out for hours and hours. So it's been great for everyone to hang around. Loving it. But thank you, my man. Love Reaper sauce, Chipotle anyway, or Chipotle away. Yep. Now you're making me hungry. Knight's Dead now. Yep. Oh, thank God, Knight's Dead. How long does it take us to do an episode? For both my brother and I working, it can take around a week or so, depending on what's happening in the clip, how long the clip is. Because as of right now, I think the longest clip we have is the Habibi episodes, with trying to discuss plans and everything while they're in the RV and stuff. That is, I think, is like 1 minute and 37 seconds. Originally, it was like close to 2 minutes for one episode. So that would have taken close to 2 weeks to do. It's kind of like a week for a minute. And that's also taking into account these kind of, simple style. These kind of scuffed looking style. Granted, some people could think it was like, well, that doesn't look scuffed at all. But to my brother and I, this is kind of like a scuffed style. Because it's not as refined. It's refined for this program. But if like you were to do serious animation, like real animation, we wouldn't be using this program. We would try and use another program, or do a mix of this and another program. But yeah, it takes around a week. Maybe I missed it, but what is your favorite Space Marine chapter Legion? Let us think about it, because if I say Ultramarines, I may be drawn and quartered. I don't really... Surprisingly, when it comes to Space Marines, do I have a favorite? I guess I'm just thinking about it more so from a painting perspective. More so than an actual, like, oh, I love the lore, I love the thing and everything. But Blood Angels would probably be, if I wanted to do, like, an army, instead of just the casual blue, because everyone starts with Ultramarines for the most part. It would definitely have been a Blood Angels one that I really want to do army-wise. Because I love having the red and everything. Surprisingly, one of our favorite colors is like a bluish purple, so blue and purple as well. So if I say ultramarines, people are gonna be like, oh, of course this guy likes ultramarines. But yeah, we definitely have. When it comes to painting, I think Death Guard is my absolute favorite. I loved painting Death Guard. Every single model I loved painting. If that answers your question, Kiyoshi. But as like lore wise, I don't know. Everything's kind of up in the air. Oh yeah, Kakarodons. Yes, with Tyberos. Got the space sharks. Dude, if they actually make a Kakarodon chapter, I'm stopping everything I'm doing. And be like, I'll take your entire stock. Ultramarines are fine if you are depressed, yes. Yes, I go, yeah, exactly that. It's like cutting corners in a stylistic way, yeah. This kind of animation program wasn't really meant for, granted, many people do make really solid animation with, not this version of Flash, but with Adobe Animate and what they're... Yeah, Kakarodons, yeah. I wish I had more models. Yeah, it sucks that some of the coolest is like, oh, dude, space sharks. It's like, and they don't have anything. It's just like, oh, well, I have the 12th Ultramarines mini this month. I wonder when we're gonna get something else. I really like how you let Peanut break models. Yeah, that's the most fun about Peanut specifically. Everyone is has their own way of drawing or has their own version, but Peanut is the one that breaks model a lot, and that's the most fun. And that's why we decided to have Coco as a half and half character rather than just a caricature of himself. That's why we wanted Coco to have the head, specifically because he doesn't stream with the face cam. Oh, and Kevin Taylor, sorry, I kind of skipped down a little bit, but badass work, my man. Funny watching these in a different way. Absolutely, it's like it's another way for all of us to enjoy Peanut's content. But now it's kind of like we get to enjoy it a second time because you have the real clip, and the real clips are always hilarious and they're always funny. And now it's like, man, I wonder how this would look like in the animated version. It's like, what joke is going to be brought in? What reference or gag is going to be used for this stuff? But yeah, that's thanks a ton, Kevin. Thunder, all blessing must go. Yep. USMC John 113. I wonder if you're referencing UNSC John 117, which is Master Chief. I wonder if that's what you're meaning, my man. Ikmo. What app is that? Nightcup. This excuse me. This program is called Adobe Flash CS6. It's an old, unsupported, outdated version of Adobe Animate, which is what they currently have now. From Adobe. So this is quite this version is probably around 14 years old. So if anybody is interested in animation, I would recommend not using this program because it sucks. Viva Brazil, Viva Brazil. Yeah, Big Iron, yeah. It's like there's silly jokes. It'd be like you may have like an idea in your mind. Not everyone is going to think in terms of animation, but it's just like everyone has this idea of, it's like, oh, what's he doing? Like what actions are he doing? Is he like Neo dodging everything? Is he Looney Tunes running around? So everyone has kind of like that base idea of what's happening, but to actually have a visual for it of him getting shot by as Duck Hunt, of him scooting around like he's the Mask for Jim Carrey in The Mask, and stuff like that. It's fun to actually see rather than just imagine it in your head. Oh, Saka, you didn't even need to add the Star Wars. I already knew what you were talking about. It was like, it's an older code, sir, but it checks out. On top of being a very big Warhammer fan. I wouldn't say nerd, because there's a ton of stuff I don't know that is common knowledge for a bunch of people. My brother and I are mega Star Wars nerds, for sure. We do know a lot about that stuff. You should see some of our collection. Oh, here's another group. Berries. Dustin. Welcome in. Well, thanks for all the follows. Andre the Giant. Thanks for all the follows, everybody. Those were probably hours ago that people followed and everything, and just the notifications finally came in now. I do apologize. We will have to look into that and see why stuff is so delayed. But, you know, kind of having them spaced out a bit helps me focus, because if ones just keep coming in and in and in, I would be saying everyone's name, and I wouldn't be able to interact with chat and everything. Peter Green, villain from The Mask. Oh, did he die? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't keep up too much after that first movie. Yeah, Kiyoshi, yeah, I would say the Warhammer universe is my fave sci-fi genre at the moment. Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, I love using this illustration and version of it. You know when kids are like playing on the playground and they just start making stuff up that's more powerful than each other, than their friends' ideas? That's what I think Warhammer is, but for adults. Because that's exactly what it is. It's just like, well, my guy can blow up a planet. Oh yeah, well, I have a gun that reads every thought in the universe, and I could destroy any planet with a click of a button. It's that, but real. That's what the Warhammer universe feels like. Tankman, we are definitely more sci-fi nerds than anything. I love fantasy too. Fantasy is great. Like FromSoft games and Dark Souls and Elden Ring and Bloodborne and stuff, all that, and Witcher and stuff. Love that too. But I'm always a sci-fi guy. Peter Green was a perfect villain. Yeah, Kiyoshi. I consume a lot of content on YouTube recently. Yep, same here. If we're not working, I'm scrolling on YouTube, watching Warhammer videos, watching behind the scenes stuff from movies and some game like tabletop gaming channels that I tend to watch, stuff like that. I definitely. Warhammer is not the same. I don't remember pulling out a tape measure on the playground when I was a kid. All right, I meant like the story, like the lore of it. Like it to me, it feels like kids on the playground just one-upping each other for craziness. But now this time it's for adults. ZBG, love your stuff. Oh, why? Thank you, my good man, my good man. Ryan, this is awesome. Oh, thank you, good sir. Just having some work done on a Sunday evening. Hold on, let me take another sip here. Yeah, Let the Galaxy Burn said some homeless guy with a big claw somewhere. Some bald guy. Nobody knows about that dude. But yeah, just getting some good old work done. I feel like a lot of progress has been made today. We only just started the episode today too, compared to last episode where like last week or the prior Friday and Saturday, I already had the whole animation blocked out and ready for to hand over to my brother to start doing animation. But just today, because we were busy over the weekend and we were doing the quick clip as well, only just now this afternoon, a little before the stream started, did we actually start on this episode. So seeing as we're actually having excuse me, I don't know why I'm hiccuping so much. Actually getting some good progress done so far for this episode, and only just started today, so that's great. We're getting that new open world Lord of the Rings game coming in, and I think it might be the new Skyrim. Hey, that would sound cool. I never really trust games that get announced and stuff all this time, because tons of games that I'm looking forward to have been announced and none of them ever come out. Or if they do, they're just so lackluster. So when it comes out and we see that it's good, that's when I start getting excited. I'm like, oh, unless it's from, like a trusted brand, like Rockstar when they announced the Witcher 3 DLC. I'm like, oh, I'm ready for that one. I know my brother was CD Projekt Red. My bad. I said Rockstar. I was thinking of I was just thinking of GTA, and I'm not even gonna play GTA because I'm completely over it. Like 10 years in the making. Nah, I'm good. I'll watch people play it, but I'm not gonna. The background saga, my brother and I, or I do. I don't know why I said my brother and I, but for the most of the times, I do handle the backgrounds while he's finishing up the last of the scenes for animation and doing some. Because as you guys see right now, Peanut is just a solid color. I believe about a month ago, we figured out a way how to actually get his Peanut texture onto him without having a bunch of work. So he did that. He figured that out. So while he's finishing up on textures and adding them to Peanut throughout the entire animation and finishing up the last of the scenes, I'll go back and start working on backgrounds. You ever attempted to use AI to help speed things up? I don't think AI is at a point right now, at least for me personally, to try and help with these. Like I wouldn't know what to do in terms of like, hey, make this look exactly like my stuff and animate in the way that I would do it. Oh yeah, my brother's showing actually a quick demonstration of how we apply the Peanut texture to him. If anybody has seen the cartoon Chowder from it's not as old as the classic, but it is a classic show from old Cartoon Network. This is how kind of they did their textures, because they had a lot of textures on characters, and the characters would move around, but the texture wouldn't. So it would kind of give like this kind of trippy effect on it. Big Iron, yeah, I'm too excited for Blight Survival, and it's still in development. I will live on in my wish list. Yeah, there's tons of games that I'm like, oh man, we have been waiting for the Knights of the Old Republic, the Star Wars game, the remake, for I don't even know how long. That's another big one. Quantic Dreams, when it's another Star Wars game as well, but when they decided to do the kind of like the Detroit Become Human, but it's Star Wars. That one, I have no idea where that one is. This is going to be a blast from the past, but there was a game that I was really looking forward to, which was called Tiberium. It was from the old Command & Conquer series, the sci-fi one, not Red Alert or like the Generals one where it's using like modern day stuff, but sci-fi Command & Conquer with the Tiberium stuff, Command & Conquer Tiberium, which they were going to have a first person shooter with kind of like mixtures of RTS as well, where you can like command squads and command your units from a first person view. And I remember reading it in a Game Informer because I loved the Command & Conquer Tiberium series, and now it was going to be that one, and then they completely canceled that one. And I was like, oh, I was looking forward to that one so much. That was another big game that I was looking forward to that just popped into my mind. Astrid Creations, yeah, ended up being a massive scam. Yep. That was a big one that people were looking forward to. And it was like, well, this did not work out. Battlefront 2 Star Wars PSP 2. Yeah. There was a Battlefront 3. There we go. That was a one that I was looking forward to and just never made it. Oh, Sacco, yeah. 1313 as well. They were the Darth Maul game as well, that they actually had playable footage and stuff on, and it never came in. Yeah, Blast from the Past, Red Alert, yep. My brother and I, we didn't play too much of the Red Alerts. We were always the Tiberium players. The old one from, it was like in the 90s too. The Command & Conquer Tiberium. And then years and years later came Tiberium 2, and then Tiberium 3, and then they had an expansion. every couple years I actually go back and play the old Tiberium games because they're really solid. I love RTS games, and that was one of my favorite RTS games of all time. That and modded, God, what it was? Not Galactic Battlegrounds. That was another game. It was Empire at War. There we go. Empire at War, Star Wars Empire at War, and the modded version of that, of the Empire at War, that they're still making mods even to this day, which are fantastic, and I loved them. I love those kind of RTS games, and now I look forward even more so now to Total War, Warhammer, and Dawn of War. For we got more followers. B, welcome in. Andrew Cole. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. Oh, there's only 2 this time. Okay. I get you. I get you. Yeah, Red Alert 2 Command & Conquer. But Godzilla Destroy All Monsters return, so I can't wait for that. I played the original Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, but I believe I was at like a cousin's house or something, so they had it, we didn't have it. Played it for a little bit, and I was like, oh, this is such a cool game. So when I heard that there was a remake, I'm like, hey, I finally get to play it now. If y'all ever want 2D/3D backgrounds for anything, please, I will, my man. There is always something to try and make these things go faster. Whether it be either because this program does a lot of like pre-saving like images and everything. But granted, if you want a new image, you're gonna have to draw it and redo it. But this program is known for what's called is puppet animation, where instead of redrawing everything you reuse it. You move it around like you're doing like a doll, like a toy, like a puppet. So that's what this program was meant to do. And really focused on, well, you could still do frame by frame animation, which is just normal drawing every frame or so, but that's the highlight was this one. Was actually having puppeted characters for ease of access and faster animation. King of the Monsters saga. Yep, that was a I wonder if they're going to add any of the new stuff to that too. Sprite-based for sure, yeah. Uncle Sick Nasty, how's it going, man? Puppet Tool and After Effects. Okay, so yeah. You understand. It's really great, though, that this program works really well with After Effects, too. Because the file type that when you export a video from this program, it's called a SWIFT file. Absolutely, my man. Uncle Sick Nasty. Got the behind the scenes of this stuff. We've been live, I believe, for close to 2.5 hours now. So if people want to see what was being worked on, for anyone that is, just listening and stopping in, this is the Night Dead animation. The Night Dead clip when Peanut's playing Tarkov and they just keep shooting the Night character over and over again, saying night down, night dead. I'm doing pretty good, my man. Hope everyone else is doing fantastic on this Sunday evening or Monday morning, wherever you may be in the world. Brian just watched the new video. That was absolutely hilarious. Well, by golly, thank you. That was interesting to do for sure. There was a lot of animation for a quick clip like that. For one of those. Usually it's kind of just characters standing around and talking that makes maybe one funny moment, but this one had movement throughout the whole thing. So, I mean, you had to, because the original clip is Peanut literally dodging 5 people or dodging 4 other people like Neo from the Matrix while he's emoting, while he's screaming. It was a great time. So I appreciate everyone stopping in from that video and finding that one so fun. Kiyoshi, Monday 6 a.m. You gotta go to bed, my man. You gotta turn off that. I know we're having a great time here, but you gotta cut ties. You gotta just say lights out. You're finishing up your last shift of the week, ready to go game. I feel it, my man. My brother and I have been working pretty For those of you who don't know, BurntPeanutAnimated is actually two brothers that animate together. It's just when we stream, one of us is working while the other one interacts with chat and everything. So when I say we, that's what I mean. I forget what I was talking about now. Oh yeah, we've been working so much over the past week getting the past episode, and then all yesterday, all last night, we were using our time to get that fast clip out as well. So we're pretty beat too, but hey, the next episode always needs work on in order to stay on schedule. Love the animation work. Had no clue what all went behind it, but man, you guys are putting in the work, having fun doing it, my man. It's been awesome. Alan Lord, I appreciate you stopping in and having some nice things to say about our little silly cartoons. The duck part was just perfect. Yeah, I was trying to think of a funny... We're always trying to think of a funny idea to just throw in and be like, what's something just random? Sometimes a random idea could be funny, like what my brother's working on right now. Instead of firing your gun, John is holding a banana and he fires the gun that way. It's just like, it's so random, but it works. Some people would think, is that intentional? It was like, no, it's kind of like I didn't have an idea, and so I just threw in a random idea, and now it made it funny. How close are you with Mr. Peanut? My brother and I, we're just fans for the most part. We're a big fan of his content and everything. We watch his streams all day, or every day and all day, as we work and as we do other stuff. And Peanut is also a very big fan of the cartoons that we do here. So as of right now, that is the connection right there. He's a fan of our stuff, and we're definitely a fan of his stuff. Where was I? Are you a one-man team? No, it's I'm pretty sure I'm just a little late on that one right now, but as you heard, there's actually two people behind BurntPeanutAnimated. We both do animation, but when we stream, he takes over doing work because he's better in the program, and I just take over doing voice work because I just can't shut up sometimes. Future now? Yes, it is. It is a very old version of Flash. It is Adobe Flash CS6. So this is like a 12 or 14-year-old version of Adobe that we still use just because we learned it back in school and high school and everything, and we grew up with it. So we've been using this program for so long that we do not know any other program for animation. Oh, thank you, Nick. These videos are the best. Just keep up the good work. We definitely try. Always trying to either improve the quality or improve the jokes every episode. Family business. That's sick. Yep. Both my brother and I are working together. Peanut and his brother work together. And Cody and I, my brother and I, work together as well. Bong. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, that's what. Now it makes so much more sense. You got the bong rips going. Pack Scooby, hey, love the animation. Well, thank you, my man. You do a phenomenal job. Appreciate it, Casey. We appreciate everybody stopping in and just, even if it's just for a moment, just to say, hey, I love the stuff. We always appreciate that as well. Hey, while you're here, just like the stream if you can. If you can't, no worries. Other people got places to be and stuff to do. Just, it always helps the channel grow. And if the channel grows, then my brother and I can try making this a full-time thing. It is already kind of a full-time thing, but now you're insecure with I wouldn't say secure, but you get what I mean. More stable. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. You guys need to make a Twitch channel so people can sub and donate. We were thinking about doing that. Not just so it was like, hey, now we can have people donate. No, it's just multi-stream is always a good way of getting people on YouTube and then getting people on Twitch and everything. But yeah, if people feel inclined to support, that's always very generous of them. No one ever needs to do that. We make these videos for the love of the game and because we're creatives and we like Peanut's content and we think it's funny and everyone enjoys them, and so it's just a big cascading effect of, hey, let me see if I can try and make this sustainable for me. And if that is true, then that just means more videos for everyone else. And yeah, Yeah, Bunny is also red as well. You have to work up to get to that point on platforms and stuff. On YouTube, I was a little shocked to even just get like even just normal memberships. I was like, wow, that's kind of a big ask for YouTube, but you know, every platform has its own different stuff. Iron Throw, well, both of you are great and amazing and love it. We'll never stop loving it. Well, I appreciate it. My good man. Thanks for stopping in. If you're headed out, then hope you have a great rest of your night. And if you're still sticking around, then thanks again. Yeah, CS6 with the latest version was number. Oh, we got more followers coming in. Carlos. These are delayed followers. I apologize. 420 Panda. Absolutely blaze it. DHG Wolf Rider. And that's it for the moment. Absolutely, as Bunny posted just not too long ago, we do have an official Discord where people can hang out and post suggestions for episodes. You never know what we could do. We're always looking for the next big one. Oh, Future is like, you're an old Flash dev. Nothing was ever the same. Exactly. It was the height of Flash cartoons when you saw like Flash shows on cable network and everything. We saw Flash shows when everyone was using it for animations and everything. It was great. We're so used to it that it was hard to move to something else. You remember high school bragging about having CS5? Yep. Same with ours. It was like, we just got some brand new versions of Flash, everyone. This is the top of the line now 14 years later. You're like, man, what do they have now? Hit the buttons, chat. Yep, absolutely. Do you tell them, Nasty? Sync VFX, thank you. Appreciate it for just dropping by. Greatly appreciate it. Now you go back to you and say, yeah, there's some bigger stuff happening today over than just this. Over like two bucket of us live in Brazil. Ah, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna go on a little bit of a tangent right now because I remember when you said you were a Flash dev and everything. It just brought back a memory to my brother and I's mind of. Does anyone remember the show? Maybe not, because it was a kid's show on Nickelodeon, but it was years and years ago, called Wow Wow Wubsy, and it was animated in Flash, which is the same program my brother and I are using right now. I think the closest thing my brother and I ever actually got to really working in like the true industry, the animation industry with studios and everything, was the company who made that show. And they made a few other ones as well. I can't remember the other ones that they made, but it was definitely, that kid show was number one. It was very popular on Nickelodeon. Granted, it was a kid show, as in, you know, like younger, you know, like 5 to 6 year olds and 7-year-olds and stuff like that. So it wasn't just saying it's like, oh, SpongeBob was a kid show, even though it is, but you know, we all love SpongeBob and everything. Yeah, Flash turned into Adobe Animate, yeah. And then they started wanting a subscription. I'm like, I don't know about that one. Everyone wants a subscription these days now. So my brother and I, that was the closest time we had a job interview, because we were still in college. It was a community college. We were going for an associate's degree in animation because that's what we always wanted to do. And my brother and I, we worked on a project. We finished a professional project. Granted, it was remote work, so we weren't actually in a studio. We finished that one. And the director liked working with us so much that he recommended us to another group that was looking for animators, and they were a real studio. So they actually had, you know, the building and people commuted and everything. So that they were a real studio. And my brother and I applied to go there, and we actually saw like the actual real inner workings of a real animation studio and everything. We got very close. They gave us an animation test to do with puppeted characters. They were working on a new show. They weren't working on that other one that I was mentioning. They were working on a new show, and they wanted animators to do that, or who knew Flash well. Yeah, Sacco, is that you remember, but you were too old for it? Yeah. Exactly that. It was definitely for the younger kids. So my brother and I applied there. took an animation test at home, brought it home, and we had practically a mental breakdown from how difficult that test was. We spent like 6 to 8 hours just racking our brains trying to figure out how to do this test and how to use this model, which was the most complicated model we've ever had to deal with. It took our Peanut animations times 100. That's how difficult that model was. And they wanted their animators to work in that style and to work in that that style of using a puppeted character. And we practically had a mental breakdown trying to figure it out. We got through the test and we submitted it, and they actually did give us the job. For anyone that's coming in right now, I'm just going on a quick tangent and then I'll get back to chat real quick. They actually did offer us the job, but because we practically broke down and wanted to quit animation right there, we did unfortunately turn down the job, which wasn't too bad of an idea in hindsight, because probably I think only like 2 years later that company actually went out of business. So it was probably, the project they were working on probably didn't fall through and they didn't have enough funding for everything. So kind of like a blessing in disguise. Granted, maybe for the 2 years we would have gotten a lot of industry practice and a lot of experience from it, but yeah, that was just thinking about as Future now said, a flash dev just sparked that memory inside me. So yeah, that was my quick tangent. Let me get back to chat real quick. J Bunny absolutely joined the Discord. For those of you who are I'll post it right there and think we have an official Discord where we hang out when we're not streaming, and there's suggestion box for animations and everything. So if you guys feel so inclined, that's where a big group of the community does congregate together, which is Hutch's community, Peanut's community. I'm sure a few others as well, but those are the main people. So I do just have to ask, Future, seeing as you're a Flash dev, how wrong are my brother and I using Flash right now in terms of what it's supposed to be used for? I assume this is not what it's meant to be used for. It's meant to be used for, I know the big thing was web development and, web videos. So I just want to ask, seeing as you said you're a developer from Flash from all those years ago, how are we doing in terms of this chaos right here? Is this what it was meant to do, or are we just completely just going all over the place with this? While we do that, let me just the amount of adult content in SpongeBob is great. Yeah, all the jokes that they tell inside SpongeBob, it was a show for everyone, really. That's why I loved it, and that's why everyone else loves it today. And then Skank Hunt, love y'all's work, hilarious stuff. Oh, thank you, my man. I apologize if you already left, or maybe if you're still lurking, but I was on a big tangent right there, a big story time. Let me take another quick sip right here. The tests are annoying. The industry is a mess right now. My brother was an animation director for Batman the Animated Series. Oh man, we got a big shot in the group right here. Granted, you said it was your brother, but yeah, Kiyoshi. Yeah, you see, you're still lurking. And Chungus, it's been fun. Gotta go. Absolutely, my man. We'll catch you guys in the Discord for sure. But thanks for hanging out. Lots of stuff happening today, especially on the White House lawn, apparently, so. But yeah, anyone who wants to, we have an art channel if people want to share their stuff, a suggestions box if people want to go and leave their suggestions for episodes and everything. And then, of course, just a bunch of the normal channels that you would probably find in normal Discord and everything. I think it's been pretty fun. But if you people are so inclined to join it, that we got that option available. Good night, my man. Good night, Chungus. You can make some shortcuts on the animation side with code. Yeah, see, that coding part of Flash, we never understood. We never got. I didn't even touch that. Not even a little bit. Not even in school when they were teaching it. It was like none of it was the code. It was only the puppeted stuff. I remember in class was a lot of puppet trials and puppet assignments and everything. Where are we? Oh yeah, it was used for web. Oh, we got some more followers coming in. Drippin'. Welcome in. Michael Allen. Garrett. Thanks for all the followers, everyone. These followers are and of course future now. Welcome in, my man. All these followers are quite delayed. I need to go in and figure out how those are gonna do, you know, before the next stream. Otherwise, we're just gonna have the same problem over and over again. Skank Hunt, dope watching this. Love seeing the finished shorts. Absolutely. Thanks for stopping in and just chilling, even just for a little bit. Could we see the progress you made so far from the beginning? Yes. Let me see if my brother can go ahead and do that real quick. He's gonna just turn up the audio. He'll catch what I'm saying in a moment. Now, granted, not all of it is finished, but, you know, we progress slowly. But this is so far how things are coming, so let's go ahead and take a look. One more, he's just getting a box screen, so that way it cuts off all the stuff that isn't necessary, and you just have the true view of what the animation will look like from that point. So he'll just get that prepared real quick. I'll get back to a few of the chatters right now. We'll just go this quick preview.
Knight's dead.
Dude,
And here we go.
No, I got him. Liar. Oh
Knight's
my
dead.
god.
Dude, what are we doing?
Not to worry, any moment now.
Knight's dead.
Dude, I killed Knight.
No, I got him. Liar. Oh
Knight's
my
dead.
god.
Dude, what are we doing?
Knight's dead.
It's a small progress, but not too bad for the first day of working on the episode. We usually have a lot more prepared before we do all that stuff. And then as the episode progresses, that's when chaos starts ensuing. Hey, Kiyoshi, thank you. Thank you. And Big as well. Everyone for just seeing how stuff is going for right now. That's exactly. Trust in the process. Oh yeah, it's like, and once we're done with post and everything, and we throw into After Effects for rendering, we'll add in some snow effects and everything. So J4, this is this animation program that we're currently using right now is Adobe Flash CS6. It's an old, outdated, unsupported program.
No, I got him. Liar.
And then later on, when we're finished with the episode and we use some final touches, we're going to be using Adobe After Effects. But yeah, this animation program is called Adobe Flash CS6. If anyone's interested in using that, I would not recommend it, because there's a lot better stuff now today. Yeah, snow effects can be done code in Flash. Yeah, see, we never got the code side, so we just take a green screened video loop and just throw that with a chroma key on in After Effects and call it a day. Oh no, wait, no, we're my bad. That's for the flame effect. We used some kind of technical term and everything. On average, how much time do you typically spend on one of these until it's GL standard and consider a complete finished product? It takes around 6 to 8 days, because I'm not saying 7. 6 to 8 days to get an episode done, depending on how long and how difficult the animation is. But for the most part, oh yeah, he's just adjusting a quick chair adjustment for maximum efficiency. Yeah, see Havens. My bad, Heavens. I read E and then yeah. See Heaven. You got that right. It was definitely right on the money. This is Adobe Flash. Nobody dares say it. So it's 6 to 8 days. 6 to 8 days, depending on complexity. Sometimes it could be a little shorter. But roughly, has it ever gone past that amount for at least a 1 minute clip? Yeah, Kiyoshi, a lot of stuff is asking for the maximum and they give you the minimum. So we got that going. That was a quick preview for everyone, just to see where we're at in that point in time. Still some stuff to take care of. Uncle Sick Nasty, before I scoot out, gotta say we appreciate all your work. I don't mean this in a degrading way at all, but the simplicity in style is perfect, so jovial, but it elevates the moments. Ready for more? No, I get exactly what you mean, my man. I like to refer to it as like a scuffed style. The scuffed style makes it funnier. If anyone's interested to see like where we get our inspiration from, on YouTube there's a Dungeons and Dragons roleplay group called Legends of Evantris. They too have an animator who animates their funniest moments. They also use Flash for their animations, and it's even more scuffed than this, and I even think it's even funny. I don't even think, I know it's funnier than these Peanut animations, just because of what they're able to do in that scuffed, simple style. Sometimes it adds to the moment if something is scuffed, and they're called Legends of Evantris. So I would suggest for anyone, even if you're not a fan of D&D, because I'm not really a fan of D&D, but I saw those animations and it inspired us to do our own kind of version of it, seeing as we animated for many years with Peanut, seeing as Peanut has hilarious moments, he has great content, everybody loves him. Well, most of everyone. If you ask Twitter, they'll disagree with you. And just bring our own style to it, so we use that as inspiration for our version of Peanut. So I get exactly what you mean, Uncle Sick Nasty, so don't even worry about it, because I agree with you. The scuff style, so like when people think of Pepe's, do people think of a proper, well-drawn, well-thought-out Pepe as a funny Pepe? No, they think of the most ridiculous, scuffed version you can, and that's the better version that everybody loves. Same thing. Flashback to old After Effects tutorials with no audio and text instructions. Yep. A lot. And then when everything started getting audio for instructions, when you saw the text, you're like, oh, just another tutorial. Let me follow along. But if somebody had audio with a tutorial, you're like, give this man everything I can right now, because he has saved my life and I could just follow along without having to read. Yeah, Kiyoshi. Yeah, I'm not a D&D fan either, but I just enjoy the hilarious moments. And from an artist's perspective, what they were doing is what we wanted to capture as well. we definitely have completely different styles from that animator compared to ours, but the idea is the same. Stick Death, yep. Homestar Runner. The Badger Mushroom. Yep, those are all classic ones. Some may even consider them scuffed classics as well. Now looking back of what people can do now. Who knows, maybe at the time those were like the best of their ability at the time. I'm very certain that it was their best ability at the time. Oh, more followers. Changa. Welcome in. Keegan. Little Moses. Welcome in. Thanks for the follows, everybody. Those are all probably pretty delayed, but, you know, we'll figure that out. For sure. Absolutely, my man. Like taking inspiration from them and seeing them and making how they made their animations, and then looking at Peanut's content was the big driving force of saying, you know what, I think we can do something like that. And I'm glad we did, because it's been very fun. We have not animated for many years, but now we get to bring that to life, and everyone seems to enjoy it. So what better way than being able to get up and actually do something like that? Yeah, After Effects. Yeah, even to me, after using After Effects all these years, I still don't even know a fraction of what you can do in After Effects. I still have to try and look at tutorial videos for After Effects and hope it translates to the old version that we use. Hi, Reno. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, Ikmo, yeah, it's just the 2000s was the pioneers of all the scuffed look and everything. You got motion. We got motion. Nah, not enough motion. Not. Yeah, the only motion we have in here is because it's animation. Cinema 4D. I never touched Cinema 4D. Same thing, Saka. After Effects, Adobe CS6. It was a suite that we got a long time ago, and we just never updated. Animation. Doing the parentheses hands. Yep, just an eye blink and an up down. It was like, there we go. Now we have animation, everyone. Look, behold, I have created fire. Yep, before the dark times. Yeah, it's a big old shrug for me. I have no idea. It's just, I followed what the buttons did and it worked. So, if I need the tutorial video again, I will save it, or I will come back and that will be my quote unquote understanding of the program. Well, Future, well, I'm out. Good job, guys, on the animation. Thank you, my man. Thanks for sticking around, hanging out. Hopefully, as we get more streams on, we could see more people hanging out with us as well. There's been quite a good number of everyone just hanging around in the streams. So, thanks for stopping in. As a prophecy foretold, yep. Yep, we all use tutorials, even at Pro 11. You fake it till you make it. I am Google I'm Google searching and YouTube and YouTube tutorialing. Even in the professional field, I am just going to the bathroom to go look at it on my phone so nobody knows that I had to use a tutorial to figure something out. Let me just get up and stretch real quick. A quick stretch. There we go. Hopefully you guys can't hear that fan. Let me know if you guys can. There we go. YouTube University, where all the learning is from tutorials. Absolutely, Brian. Yeah, there's tons of stuff that you can do. Just do it yourself and save yourself a bunch of money. Sound is good? Oh, perfect. Okay. I got that thing kind of blowing over here pretty loud, so I didn't know if the mic was able to pick it up. Absolutely. Zero shame with learning by watching. Even as an artist, I see a lot of discourse around artists using 3D models and tracing 3D models and everything. Is for the longest time, like I was had like a stigma. I was like, oh, I shouldn't do that. I don't learn anything. Coming to find out, like some of the greatest artists ever used tracing. Like even old ancient masters and everything, they had a way to cast or to trace and everything. So even they traced when they didn't understand something and use that to help them learn as well. But to also, help them in their actual stuff. Used reference, used tracing. Is like, you don't just need to learn it and know it immediately by heart, otherwise it doesn't count. No, it's just people now in today's age have the access to 3D models that they can reference, 3D models that they could even trace. And yeah, just another way of us learning. For some people, they could find a problem with that, but others, there's like, oh, thank goodness I traced that because now I can have a better understanding of it. The ancient scrolls ray tracing it. Yeah, exactly, Sacco. It's just we're just building rules. It's just like, oh well, if you didn't do it yourself, like fully yourself, then it doesn't count, and you have to start over, or you're getting ostracized. My IC stopped working on my tracks. I YouTube it, fixed it in 15 minutes by myself. Dealership wanted 400. See, there you go. Fixing stuff. Do it yourself. All that's needed. Yeah, if you have the resources. We're in the modern age of technology. Soon people will be saying that with AI, but even AI is a tool. You can use AI. It's like, what will you use it for? We had this discussion of I think last stream or the stream before. I know there's a big stigma right now. I think it's more so people don't want AI to replace people. They just want people to use it in a way just like any other tool that you use it. But it's just like, oh, well, you didn't do all that work. You're just writing a sentence and hitting enter. Yeah, carpenters don't worry that they didn't cut down the tree. That's a really good way of you guys of putting it. I was like, well, somebody has to cut down the tree. It's just I built the deck. I built the project or whatever. I don't need to go and now are you going to give me grief for not planting the seed that grew the tree that I'm going to cut down? I was like, no one's going to do that. Kiyoshi, have a good one, my man. Thanks for stopping in and being such a good sport and rolling with the punches and just hanging out in general. That's probably 7 a.m. where you are. You better get to bed. But thanks again. We will see people in the next one if they decide to stop by. And Brad, what's your favorite episode you guys have made so far? Let's see. Every episode kind of like is like you feel like is your best one. Is like, okay, so I did this one with that one. Is like, did you? If you're comparing episodes from like the very first episode till now, we've definitely gotten better. But if I'm talking just from like a funny perspective, a standpoint, I'm thinking Cloaksy's the Gingy episode with a snap hook has the funniest joke in it, with Peanut doing all the faces and all the voices. 11:30 here in Maine. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Everyone's all over the place. It's 7 a.m. for some person. It's 11:30. It's 8:30 here, so we're on the West Coast. West Coast, West Side, West Side. Oh, a new follower, Kim Draper. Thanks for stopping in. Dan Yo. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your time here if you're able to stop in and just hang out for a little bit. But God, I forgot what I was on about. What was I rambling about? Outdoor Man, how's it going? 8:30 in PNW. I might be a little stupid, a little silly. I forget what PNW is. I pretty much died laughing in every episode. I was asking about the funniest episode. Yeah. Yeah, every episode. By the time my brother and I are finished with an episode, it's like I don't even smile. I don't even crack a laugh anymore because we watch Pacific Northwest. There we go. All right, it's 8:30. All right, it's 8:30 in the Pacific in PNW over here. You can't expect me to be that attentive in Washington State. Okay, yeah. I'm just stupid. Everyone has acronyms and stuff now, so I apologize for not knowing basic things that everyone knows. But yeah, Brian, is I will say it's something a little obscure, but in episode I need to go check for a moment. Episode the hardest I laughed at a clip of just rewatching a clip over and over and over again was my thing's not posting it up. Episode, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Episode 7 was in episode 7, that first skit where Peanut, when someone says, "Hey, play Valorant," and he's like, "Oh," and just starts going crazy all over the place. That specific clip, just watching it and listening to the audio, that's the most I've laughed. Because every time I watched it, I was cracking up. But as for like an episode overall, it's hard to say an episode overall, but that was the funniest clip that I've watched. The funniest joke is Peanut telling Cloaksy about the snap hook. And the favorite episode, Outdoor Bros are absolutely hilarious. Oh, thank you, my man. We try and make stuff fun and funny for everyone. Try and give a different take to Peanut's already funny content. With Hutch's dad, yeah. That's when we were really starting to think about like outside the box jokes. That's where you have like the hand puppet coming in of Hutch's dad in that kind of like Sesame Street style. Hutch turning into his dad to say it and everything. Him coming out of the phone. It's like it's the stuff like that we find the most fun, is creating. It's like, how do you make a joke like that just randomly fit like it's part of the story, and you're like, oh, of course that's what happened. That's our number one thing, is always trying to make those kinds of jokes just to amplify and step up the animation, the episode, which is already a hilarious audio. But now how do you accompany this hilarious audio with what's going on when you watch the real version. Because the real version's already funny and it's by itself. It doesn't even need the animation. How do you make it different? How do you make it funnier, if not just as funny? That's what we're thinking when it comes to making jokes and stuff like that. That's a fun layer you get to add to in animation. Yeah. Definitely the fun factor of like, what do I want to add now? Or what idea do I have? The clips are 10 out of 10. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good sir. It's always fun being able to think of new ideas for these cartoons. Lies. 100 out of 10. Ah, yes, of course. How could I forget? I agree. 100 out of 10. That's 90 better than 10 out of 10. Yeah, I think I ran out of things to talk about. I think my brother is also getting close to at least finishing this segment too. You know, we don't have the dexterity of Peanut to stream for 29 hours on Apex, just slamming your head against the wall trying to get to Predator. So we don't have the dexterity, and so I'm feeling it with my voice. I think I ran out of water like 30 minutes ago. Nope, I completely lied. I still had a sip left in this thing. But you're right, Sir Lance. I did lie. I thought I ran out of water. Nope, I still had some. Yeah, we're just a part-timer. We're just a part-timer. Our main thing's the animation. Just giving a whirl for this whole stream stuff. It's fun. I don't need to do much. My brother's doing all the work over there. I'm just engaging. No, but it's good. Just being able to hang out with everybody. See that the Discord got pretty lively too, with a bunch of new additions and everything. So that's fun. If you guys haven't seen,
Dude, I killed Knight.
but we do have a Discord up. If anyone's welcome to join, we have a suggestion box and everything. Oh, I think we're getting ready to see another preview.
Guys,
Let's go ahead and see what it's looking like so far.
Knight's dead.
Dude, I killed Knight.
No, I got him. Liar. Oh my God.
We get some progress done. A little bit of progress. I'll take it for sure.
Are we still?
Knight's dead. Guys, don't shoot me. I'm coming out towards you.
Quackers, he makes it look so easy. Well, at least he does something right. Yeah, we got a good amount of progress. Well, I'm thinking that's probably where we might probably try and check out for the day and maybe call it and wrap it up right there. You know, it's been a long week. We got the episode done this week, and then got that oh yeah, the excellent raid, or excellent progress, gentlemen. Excellent progress. We were working before the stream to get something ready for everyone today, and then had the episode yesterday, and then the episode before that on Friday released and everything. So I actually think that's a good, probably a good place to call it. Oh, exactly, Quackers, exactly. Let's go ahead and get that final like in before we call it for the day. Always appreciate everybody hanging out with us. All the great community, Saturn and Big and Sacco and everyone. I hope I've been saying that right. I've been saying that same thing the entire time. It's like me calling Bunny Bonnie the whole time. It was an accident. Swear to God, it was an accident. don't kill me. Oh, we got more people. And Sir Lance, thank you for the follow, my man. I know you've been here. Jeremy. And Matt as well. We appreciate all the follows and people stopping by. As always, we'll try and keep this more regular. Maybe a few times during the week if we have content to do. But as we progress, we'll probably get more used to talking for so long and getting interactions with everyone as well, which is always a great time. And of course, one more reminder that we do have the Discord as well, for people to stop in and leave your animation suggestions and to check out the other stuff, to check out all the communities that are kind of like congregating there from Twitch, or not Twitch, from Hutch's community and Peanut's community and all the other groups that play with Peanut and everything. So it's great to have that boiling pot of everyone in there. You guys would kill at Mecha Chameleon. That's what I'm thinking. It was just like, that would be a great time. See, really put our skills to the test and see if can we truly hide and blend in. What is a mediocre artist? What's his chances at surviving? That's definitely the thinking. Who knows? Who knows? Mecha Chameleon stream win, yes. Who knows? Maybe there will be some kind of game night when we have like the Twitch up and the YouTube up as well. Be like, hey, you know what? Instead of doing an art stream, maybe we'll do a kind of an art stream with Mecha Chameleon. That's a team leader tax. There we go. The good old team leader tax. Well, everyone, I think it's been a great day. Another great raid, for sure. You can run, but you can't hide from his tax. I agree. Absolutely. Well, thank you, my man. Thank you, Skank Hunt, for having the notifications on. More episodes are always in the works. We're looking to try and get more streams throughout the week as well. Sundays, we're probably going to definitely try and make that as regular as we can, seeing as, Peanut's not on for the day. So, look forward to that, absolutely. But, thanks, everyone, for stopping in. Hopefully, you guys had a great time. And for the most part, with that being said, hopefully you all have a great rest of your night and/or/day as well. And we will catch you guys a little bit later.